So you can take one look at me and say don't trust her. Had me smoking on them things just like a Rasta. Couldn't get high enough, couldn't get by without your love. So keep your drama because I ain't beat no more. You only hit me when you need me, talking about you got some problems. Miss me with that fucking shit, go ahead and call your baby mama. Cause I ain't picking up the next time that you call me fiendin'. So hit somebody's up, you know my cutoff game is seamless. I'm too ready to deny it. On your low, all you know again to try it. In my day, I'm tryna take me to the highest, but I don't get low cause I'm a fly. Still do everything I wanna. Stop sweating me, no sauna. You messed up, it's your karma. I'm ghost you with that drama. I ain't beat for you. I ain't beat. Had me weak for you. Looking crazy in these streets. I went deep for you. I went deep to that heat. See me beaming and shining now. Tables don't turn, who's crying now. I ain't beat. Had me weak for you. Looking crazy in these streets. I went deep for you. I went deep to that heat. See me beaming and shining now. Tables don't turn, who's crying now. You know you're so wrong. Boy, why you calling me, stalking me? Don't hit my phone, I know what you want. I'm sure you miss being it. Boy, you won't see it again. I'm sure you miss being it. Boy, I won't see it again. But I was the only one. Guess that's what I get, but the trick's on me. For a minute, had a strip, but I'm lonely. Crying myself to sleep now. I'm woke now, shining, I'm in SoCal. And you ain't got no hope now. You call me, got a voicemail. I get on your low, all you know is I can try it. In my day, I'm tryna take me to the highest, but I don't get low cause I'm a fly. Still do everything I wanna. Stop sweating me, no sauna. You messed up, it's your karma. I'm ghost you with that drama. I ain't beat for you. I ain't beat. Had me weak for you. Looking crazy in these streets. I went deep for you. I went deep to that heat. See me beaming and shining now. Tables don't turn, who's crying now. I ain't beat. Had me weak for you. Looking crazy in these streets. I went deep for you. I went deep to that heat. See me beaming and shining now. Tables don't turn, who's crying now. You know you're so wrong. Boy, why you calling me? Don't hit my phone, I know what you want. I'm sure you miss being it. Boy, you won't see it again. I'm sure you miss being it. Boy, you won't see it again.
Yes, sir. Another lovely episode of On the Record Podcast. I'm DJ Intense, your host of the most. Before we start, shout out to my girl Indoe for the song that you heard in the beginning of the podcast. Deep, we love you. And condolences to you and your family as well. All right, so to the left of me, I have Iron Walt. What's up, King?
I'm good. Another day. Another great day. I had some good ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the good folks at Licks.
Yes, shout out to the good folks at Licks. You know, a lot of hospitality.
It's actually right up. Where's that street located?
Demarest Avenue or something like that.
Yeah,
not familiar.
Wait, you know when you come down, you take a Smith Road.
Yeah.
And if you about to go to Pearl River,
yeah,
straight to where like it splits.
Yeah.
There's a left, straight, and there's a right fork.
Yeah.
Right fork goes towards the ambulance.
Yeah.
Straight, there's Zimmy's and Chocho San's.
Yeah, I see it.
Left is where the bus stop is.
Yeah.
Up the hill from the barbershop, there's an ice cream parlor.
Wow.
I think it's brand new. It just opened up.
Wow.
It's fire. 32 flavors.
Yeah.
All right, bad.
Yeah.
Ask you what's up then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So legit. Yeah, talk about that, Walt.
Yeah, what else? A shout out to your massage chair. That was amazing. I slept really well. It got knots in me that I didn't even know I had. Right.
So I gotta try this out when I get a chance.
Yes, you gotta do it. It's a great investment. All right.
I got that for $3.99.
$3.99.
You bastard.
You know, you people are not privily you audience people, but like, listen, it's all right though. If you got a guy, if you know a guy, you know, you cool and you got a massage chair and stuff like that, just, you know, Take it for a spin, you know? You know? You know? Don't get too comfortable, though, but just take it for a spin.
Oh, my gosh. And to his right, I got the man with the master plan, yo. Mr. Sadie Rooney. What's
Back.
up, bro?
I'm back, people.
We never left.
Well, I never really left, but I'm back.
You know, stop.
Yeah, rock your mind. My Nip Hustle shirt, had to. You know, had to match my Jordan 4 FIBAs.
FIBAs, what does that mean?
Federation of International Basketball Association.
Was that what you went when you played overseas?
I think so.
Olympics?
No, that's the federal. That's the European Basketball League, FIBA.
Okay.
So it's kind of like FIFA.
These
But
are like the Lucas that I saw him wear. Is Luca part of the Jordan brand?
I have no idea. Maybe he is. As good as he is,
I think so.
It might be.
If MJ played in China for 2 years, he probably would have made his whole NBA career's salary in those 2 years.
Oh, without question. With endorsements, all that stuff, without question.
Oh my God.
But I'm glad I'm back. It's been a while. We had a lot of effery afoot thanks to the likes of Mayor Adams, destroying all these kids' bikes and stuff. Meanwhile, people with guns are ready to monk in the city. But they found one pellet gun, one water pellet gun. So I guess that's a win, NYPD.
Luca has signed to the Jordan brand.
Wow.
In April of 2022.
Nice.
Yeah.
So just recently. All right,
just
cool.
this year, yeah.
But other than that, I'm glad I'm here. I'm still here around. World's burning, unfortunately. As you can see, London burning. California's burning.
Again.
Yeah, again for the upteenth time. Yosemite.
Las Vegas is flooding.
Yep. Kentucky is flooded right now as we speak. Yeah. And for all those who say global warming ain't real,
No.
I hope y'all paying attention.
No, just be a Trump supporter, bro.
And this is a year.
Look at Yellowstone.
And this is the year in which the Supreme Court are pretty much neutered the EPA.
Yeah.
So I guess it's gonna happen next. But at Nickel Floyd might still be long dead. Clarence Thomas with his I'm gonna curse.
You dropped one F one already.
No. Did I? No, I didn't.
You did?
I said effery.
Go back and play it.
All right, go ahead. I want to see this. But Clarence Thomas with his sellout behind, and all those other far right conservative
that buck dancing
churches.
Sambo?
Yeah, pretty much. That's the infection. That bastard.
Your name is Toby.
Yeah, show name, boss. I want me to salt shoot for you. Well, I show works for you, fast for you, not nice and tidy. Show name, Miss Boss Man.
Oh my gosh.
Feet don't fail me now.
Go eat at Staples, man. Go eat at Staples.
I clean the horse tails real good. See, no on the floor. No, sir. Come here, Waddy. Come here. Come on, horse.
Oh my gosh. But yeah,
pretty much the world's getting hotter and we're suffering, unfortunately.
Do you realize that river that actually flows from the Hoover Dam?
Lake Mead?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're finding out more bodies now.
Yeah. And so
Yo!
because it's depleting so much.
Yeah.
All the bodies were dumped in the past are floating to the top.
Or be found in dumps and drums and everything.
So they found like a couple of drums that contain bodies in there.
One body was found from the 80s.
From the 80s.
They found a car with a body in it. Like, imagine what's gonna happen when it gets fully depleted. How much body is gonna be in that damn river? Or lake.
It's so bad you can see where the sediments is shifting. Where the river used to be, was at this moment. Now I found out that that there's a treaty amongst the states that share that river that they signed in the past, and how like Utah, Arizona, Colorado,
In Nevada,
and a few more states, they all signed a treaty.
California, I think, as well.
I don't know California. No,
sure.
I'll check it. I'll double check.
I know that one of the dams run off the water on that thing, and there's no water left.
It could be that, but the way how it's broken down, it's like a first come first serve basis. So Utah abuses the water like no other.
Yep.
And it all flows down to the rest of it. if Utah was conserving more water, then we more left for Arizona and more left for Nevada. But because they don't do that,
then Mormons are greedy. What can I say? And I just said it. That's the first one.
second one.
I think it's the first one. All right. Those Mormons are greedy people.
It's okay, man.
Nah, I made a promise.
I made a promise. This is better than before. Trust me. You're doing great.
I made a promise.
No. You're doing great though. Keep it up.
Those Mormons though are really greedy people.
No, you're doing great. It's okay.
Now we're good.
But
we're good.
You sure they're giving out a lot of money to Rudy Gobert in Utah?
They did.
Just saying.
Now, I mean, those people, the only people that are in their families, Mormon families.
Yeah.
Dude, they're like a freaking football front line.
It's so crazy about the contract they signed, right? Why did you build a golf course near the river?
Oh.
Do you know how much water you're taking from that river?
Like hundreds of thousands of gallons.
Even when all the bodies
probably in a month.
Yeah. And then they're actually trying to build like artificial like water hotels based upon that river.
Because if I'm doing something sketchy, I need to nip that area in the bud.
So hold up. So now,
Yeah.
so now they got to bring in water from over. From
No.
How gonna do this though?
Dude, I was.
Is it alkaline?
We're gonna bring in the and pump the water directly to them.
You gotta know. We can't just be wasting dollars out here.
So what I was, it was on John Oliver's special.
Yeah,
talking about it, and he was saying how they are. There's a couple of things going on with the water conservation.
Yeah,
the farmers that don't use the water first lose out.
Yep,
and how a lot of the farmers will intentionally grow crop that uses more water than needed
to keep the water
for themselves.
Yep.
And the only reason they have to do because if they don't use the water, enough water for the resources,
usually you lose it.
They'll lose it.
So we might have to burn down some of the crops, keep them losing line.
Hey, look.
Dude, you know how many crops we destroy on purpose?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In this country alone, you know, so feeding people with that crop.
You just trying to rock the boat on the budget. You got to send a message.
It's really, really bad. Like the rate the water is dissipating now, they can say like 50, 60 years from now, they won't have any water.
We don't like mead. It'd be like maybe Mead Pond or something like that, or Mead Brook. If you're lucky,
if you dare bark for that, it's over for you. Oh wow,
he jumped.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's our mascot. Hang out with us, Giant.
Look at my face.
Yeah,
but it's bad though. It's really bad.
Yeah,
and I would think California would have some way to have a filtration system to filter out the water from the Pacific Ocean, but it's too expensive. Desalination.
Yeah, but the way they broke that down, how the process is, you actually pollute the water because you put back in heavier water when you desalt it. It was something weird.
Yeah.
How that process goes when you desalt water
but then,
in the ocean.
What options do you have? Like you're running out of water.
Listen, hey, let them figure it out.
And I want to go to California, but I can't go to California. I better be staying in New York.
Taxes too high.
Either way, I'm screwed with taxes.
You're screwed with the electric companies out there. How they do people dirty?
Wait, in California?
Hell yeah.
Even though they're on the grid.
Yo, it's so crazy of how. So, do you know how powerful Con Ed is?
I know they're very powerful.
They like you think they're just in New York City?
No, they're over the area, country.
Because you know ONR's part of Con Ed too.
What?
Yes. ONR is a subsidiary of Con Ed.
Wow.
Con Ed only broke off because it got too powerful, so then they broke off the separate companies.
So it's kind of like 9X became Bell Atlantic to get for Verizon.
Yes.
Wow.
So just because you think, oh, I don't have to pay the Con Ed nothing. No.
No, you're still paying us.
You're still paying them.
Just by different names.
Exactly.
It's like Konami and Ultra Games. Like, yeah, we're not technically Konami, but we still are Konami.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy, man. Like, but you know, we know how companies get to go around. Come on now, we've been through this.
Crazy.
But you know, what I mean, it's sad because like we keep telling people like for years and years, like the global warming's real. It's not a game. Like freaking Al Gore said it himself. Like since 2000, like yo, get your issue together. Because
when George Bush Sr. spoke about this in the 90s,
yep,
and put in laws to help. and then it shifted in the late 2000s. And
Yep.
here we are now.
And look what happened. You know, it all began, the anti-environmental thing kicked off when, after Jimmy Carter left the White House,
Mhm.
remember they had solar panels on the White House?
Yes, and
He has to turn them down.
It was Nixon.
Nope, it was Ronald
Reagan,
Wilson
Reagan.
Mr. 666 himself, removing those solar panels from the White House.
Do you realize how many times we could have been having renewable energy? in
And,
this
and,
nation?
and Carter was pushing it, mind
But
you.
it was just that the fact of the old companies
Refused to let go.
didn't want to let go. Like, just so we could have had electric cars.
Big oil.
We could have had
essentially.
electric cars in the 80s.
It's
But Big
since the
Oil
90s.
jumped in the way in
Since
the
the
90s.
90s.
Yeah.
The EV1.
Yeah, because Honda made the first EV car, but the oil companies shut it down.
And it, with the help of the government, with help of Big Oil, they pretty much shut it down. They recall all those vehicles.
Sort of what Bill
And
Gates did
destroyed
to
them.
Homer Simpson. Like,
No, because you gotta look up the documentary.
Yeah.
We just watch the documentary, Who Killed the Electric Car?
Yeah.
man.
There's 4 parts to it. It's the government, it's corporate greed, it's the big oil companies, and it was just too good of a vehicle.
Hang on a
Because
second.
even like
I
the
lose a lot of money doing this.
because even like the upkeep for that car was so insanely good and low that it pretty much, dude, it was too perfect.
It was too good.
They don't want that though.
And they didn't want that. Of
course. Of course not.
They crushed it.
They're like,
Outside of one that's still alive in a car museum, all over destroyed. You know, Ed Begley Jr. tried so hard to keep his car in his possession, but he couldn't. The government came and just snatched it in the middle of the night.
give me that. Straight up Debo'd him first.
No, he was arrested for because he was holding it from supposedly government property. Supposedly,
Oh man, just put it right in the bumper sticker. Government property. Oh my god, that's
but that's just what it is, man. When something's so good, it can destroy. And you know what it is? The government got involved because, know why? We gave oil companies so much subsidies. I mean, that for them the oil companies to lose money, they lose money.
Yep.
no, it can't happen. You're not gonna mess with my generational wealth.
And then sucks is that with a lot of these companies, what they do is when they go for upgrades, especially like electric companies, we are the ones that pay for it.
Yep.
So anytime you see like, oh, we're gonna add a new a power station here, and you see your rates go up,
Yep.
what the hell's going on? You guys made all this money. Why are we paying for it? It's put in the laws. So like utilities is one big scam.
Yep.
It's crazy.
See,
Crazy.
this is why like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. We should just have this list when it comes to taxes, so I could know what I check off on, what am I paying for, and stuff like that. And then whatever I don't check, you figure it out.
Well,
But if I'm paying for schools,
your
policemen,
taxes,
stuff like that,
utilities is separate from your taxes.
is it though?
Utilities because it's power. You really can't go off the grid. You could go off the grid,
Good luck with that.
but you know they don't want to have that. They don't want to have that discussion. So you're actually checking out off the grid. Just like these homes are now doing self-heating because they're going thermal.
Yep.
Those companies don't the gas and oil. They don't like that.
Yep. The fact that you give them electric companies siphoning from your solar panels and you give them good money, giving electricity back to the companies, they don't like their shit.
It's like when like successful indie artists be hanging out, artists that are signed to major labels.
People don't like yeah, it's like people don't like the fact that Jenner Lucas is making how much money a month?
$250,000 a month. Woo!
$4 million a month.
China. Shout out to you, my guy.
Look at him, Russ,
You know, even
Chance the Rapper.
what's his name? The guy from Miami, the rapper.
Kodak,
The guy with the dreads. He did a song with
Ace Hood.
Ace Hood. There you go, exactly. Dude went platinum. He got no platinum trophy with that.
Look at Nav.
I mean, all these artists are going pretty much platinum without
They're doing their thing without no radio.
without the machine.
Without the machine.
Can't
And they
talk
hate
about
that.
Nip Hustle, rest in peace to that.
Of course, I'm not. My hands ain't in there. I can't talk about that.
And the thing, like I tell a lot of people that don't let the radio fool you and take you that who's hot, who's not. Radio ain't really telling you what's up.
No, they're not. They're just telling you like, okay, he's hot, but he's making no money though. I mean, he's flossing, but he ain't making no money though.
So, as a good man would say, aka Mr. Hassan Campbell, shall we begin?
Shall we begin?
Shall we begin? So let's jump right into it, folks. A while ago, there was a story that broke news about, abortion rights. And there was a 10-year-old girl that had to go through an abortion.
Oh boy.
A lot of folks thought it was hearsay. fake, fabricated.
Basically, people in power.
You know what I'm saying? They found out the hard way. This is actually a true story.
True story.
Let's just break this down, shall we? Dr. Caitlin Bernard, she's the doctor that performed the abortion on the child because she was denied care in the state of Ohio, since abortion there are banned there after 6 weeks. She is threatening to sue the state of Indiana because in Indiana, you must document with the state of each abortion performed. Indiana abortions is permitted within the first 22 weeks. Rape procedures has to be reported within the 3-day time period. Dr. Bernard argues she followed all tasks and claims no laws were broken. The state attorney general, Republican Todd Rokita, claims otherwise. She says she claims it's a smear campaign due to Roe versus Wade overturning and many red states following along that same task. And I said, wow. So a 10-year girl was actually raped. I was like, how, Sway? How? But it's true. And to find out the part 2 of the story, we're going to introduce us to the podcast today, Grayson Fuentes, 27, Columbus, Ohio. He was charged with raping that same 10-year-old girl. Fuentes was arrested on July 12th. He was charged with felony rape of a minor under 13 and held on a $2 million bond. He confessed of raping the girl twice, both vaginal intercourse. Local police was alerted by the Children's Services of Child Pregnancy, and he said the incidents happened twice, May 12th, and the cops were notified on June 22nd. July 6th, Fuentes was identified and DNA swabbed, and that's how we found him. Fuentes is an immigrant and is undocumented as well. The reason why Dr. Bernard stepped in, because in Ohio, you only have up to 6 weeks to have an abortion. Most women don't know they're pregnant within the first 6 weeks. So if you don't know you're pregnant within the first 6 weeks, SOL.
Yep.
In Ohio. So you have to run to neighboring states to try to get that abortion. Republicans tried to deny the stories until the story was proven true. And loads of them ran back their stories or their hot takes
supposedly
on this issue as well.
Or they doubled down with their ignorant selves.
No, I wish you would double down. I wish you would double down on this so you come outside so we could, straighten you out a bit, Wish you would double down on a 10-year-old getting raped by a grown man.
It shows you how little F's they give. These politicians, these conservative politicians, they have no decorum, no value of other people's lives. Are not in their clique, if you will. Even those in their clique, they don't give a damn either. Like, be it women, be it gay men, be it lesbians, whatever, or be it black men or whatever. They don't care. Unless you're an old white male, they don't care about you.
I am a man. I have no right to tell a female what to do with her body.
Exactly.
Just like no female has the right to tell me what to do with my body.
Exactly.
This thing has gotten to the point, it's just lunacy.
But it's done for a reason, because it's distracted us from them robbing us blind from the back end.
Oh yeah.
I think these suits are putting these doctors in immediate danger, because at some point you're gonna be like, yo, you're gonna do this abortion one way or another, and stuff like that.
And God forbid if you are a parent that has a child, because people understand pregnancy is rough.
Oh yeah, very.
Kids will destroy the female body.
Yep.
To the point where I have some friends that have to take insulin shots because of what their kids did to them.
Yep.
And they love them nevertheless. But there's some women that have very rough pregnancies.
That's true. It's not always smooth sailing.
It's not always smooth sailing.
Or miscarriages to the point that if they don't remove this dead fetus from their body, they'll get septic shock and kill them.
Yes.
And people in Texas have been proven multiple times over that women almost died because of septic shock. Because the no abortion rule.
So by you doing what you did, and you know, just lambasting this kind of stuff, you're putting people's lives in danger, bro.
But then it shows again, they're not pro-life. They're contrarians.
And then you got the ones that say, "Oh, well, if you have your kid, you put up adoption." Do you know how many kids are in adoption right now?
Almost 500,000. And will you? Since you want adoption, will you adopt them? Would you?
If you tell them about you should give your kid for adoption, and if you per se as a person will not adopt that said kid or any said children at all, why are you opening your mouths?
It's an STFU, straight up and down.
No, I agree. I think again, I am pro-life, but I am pro-choice. At the end of the day, I am very sympathetic to people's situations, you know, whether it be like this person just doesn't want to be a mother, or this person right now is not financially capable of being a mom or whatnot. And that could also mean I'm not trying to have this baby and then put it up for adoption. That's another thing too. It's just like, not many women are looking to do that. Sometimes they just don't want to be a mother, and that's fine. If they need to abort the baby, so be it. Yes, there could potentially be complications down the road with them, but they got to deal with that.
Yes.
But to just strip them of the ability to make such a life-changing choice, you're out of your mind. And it's only good, and you're gonna, and the fact is, it's gonna get so bad before they overturn this back to the original state that it was, because it's getting overturned.
Well, not overturned to the state. It's going to be up to the judges to redo their case. If they were to do it.
In my mind, where this can go, there's no way. There is no way they're going to keep this stance.
You never know, man. People very hard.
Yep.
Listen, man.
Especially conservatives.
But then you got to ask yourself, at what cost?
But here's the thing, though. Come November, and I'm hoping this happens, a lot of them will be voting people out of power, mainly in Florida and mainly in Texas. Governor Abbott and Governor DeSantis, I hope y'all listen, because your buds are on the fire. Because women, I've seen these new ads, Texas mothers against Abbott.
Mm-hmm.
They're driving the point home that these mothers, these women, are going to link up and line up and vote come November to vote Abbott out.
Then when we start seeing all these influx of people moving out of these red states, what are we going to correlate it with?
Abortions. But that's what they want, because they want to keep these people, the red states, red. Because you know what happened in the last election? You almost had Georgia turning blue. You almost had Texas turning blue.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not with that at all.
And how PA went.
PA almost went blue as well, right?
They flip-flop every now and then.
If y'all want to stay in these states, some of y'all want to stay in these states and be inbreds and stuff, knock yourself out.
But no, it is.
But the other people,
well, you see,
yeah, most don't have a choice.
Exactly, because some people, they can't afford to leave and pick up and go.
I mean, that's true. But at the same time, it's just like, if I find myself in a situation, if if I'm just thinking like, these women, they find themselves in a situation early on, and they realize what it is. Who's to say they don't get it done out of state and come back?
They do. That's what like, you have some of these folks saying that people shouldn't use any more period apps. They shouldn't use any more
period tracker,
because the AG can
pull the records out
on your period and see that so this day you stop having
your
periods,
flow.
and all of a sudden you had it back in 4 months later.
Now, doesn't that tie in with those HIPAA laws?
No,
not really.
See,
no.
And this is the thing. That's why remember Walter Child, the approach with Death Punch, spoke about this. How he said that this is unprecedented because now you're putting your hands in some very, very dangerous waters. You're breaking a lot of different laws.
Yep. You're putting doctors in danger.
So let's say you have a patient that needs an abortion, leaves Texas or Florida, goes to New Jersey or whatever, gets the abortion, comes back, the AG trying to follow you and see that you actually had an abortion, they can try to arrest you.
Until you come back in state.
And can you come back in state? So it's very, very tricky.
Slippery slope. Very slippery slope.
And then I'm telling you what's happening in these red states, and people think I'm crazy when I say this. Watch these like little, clinics pop up to get an abortion.
Yep.
Illegal abortions,
Underground
abortions. And you can hear the horror story talk about people who actually went there because they have no choice in the matter. So, like I said,
it's gonna get to that level.
It's gonna get very dicey the next, X amount of years.
I see a lot of things happening. I see suicide rates going up.
Oh yeah.
I see
maternal mortality rates going up.
I never that. I'm gonna see infant child death rates go up.
Yep.
Absolutely.
How many mothers gonna throw their kids in the garbage?
Yeah.
Off a bridge.
Or into a swamp.
Abandoned.
Yep.
Swamp.
Yeah.
Whatever you can think of.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be so petrified of having children.
Facts.
The kids are expensive. And if I'm like,
especially now in a recession?
Yeah.
I'm
like 18, 19 years old and I get pregnant and I can't go nowhere and
live my life.
Through my life, and next I find out like 2-3 months later I'm pregnant.
Oh no.
And by the time it's over, and now, I'm forced with the kid, I'm gonna take this kid and throw it outside.
Dumpster baby. Yep.
That or rape, like I said before.
I'm bored with that.
But dude, there's a lot of states in which even with rape and incest,
someone to go through that trauma.
But dude, there's a lot of states in which even if you're raped or incest, they can get an abortion. There are states, it's disgusting.
It's getting real dicey with this one right here, folks.
And I don't think it's gonna work out in the way these Republican idiots think it's gonna work out for them. But it's not gonna work out in their favor because you're gonna create more generations to be against you and your way of life. Mm-hmm. You see how church attendance rates are down right now, dramatically down across the board. Now let's see what's gonna happen. You can keep trying to alter the education system in your areas. You can try to push your brand and all that stuff, but there's still an internet that's free and accessible to a lot of people, and there's a lot of people who will learn to be more forward thinking and be more in a way against the authoritative powers of these red states. You created a perfect storm for the Democrats because now the younger generations see through your BS. Their kids are not stupid. You might play them off because they don't have the age, but they're not stupid. They can catch on real quick. Yeah. Like David Hogg has been fighting against these gun-hungry conservatives since he witnessed what happened at his Parkland shooting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these kids are not stupid. The kids from Sandy Hook are now going to high school right now. Some of these kids committed suicide. What are these kids going to do when they be able to get a vote or get involved in government? What is going to happen? You creating the perfect storm, Republicans. You guys don't see it yet. Yeah, you have the power now. You may have won that 50-year end game with the whole anti-abortion thing. You may have the political clout right now of the Supreme Court, but only is this. What's his name? Joe Biden, he ain't running again. I don't care what he says, he ain't running again. Because I'll tell you right now, the DNC is going to turn him down quick. Because here's what's going to happen. Ron DeSantis is going to run for president. Yeah. You see what's going on with Trump. Yeah. They said right now, the RNC said, if you run for president again, we're not going to pay for your legal fees again. So that means Trump sit the F down, because you see what's going to happen if he runs again. No one's going to vote for him.
They're banking on it.
Yeah.
That's what Biden's banking on.
No, but and then that's the name of Biden. Biden got to go too, because if Biden runs against DeSantis, he's going to lose emphatically. I hate DeSantis with a passion of 1,000 suns, but he has the Republican clout right now, big time. And if he runs against Biden, it'll be a landslide victory. Yeah. I guarantee that. What's going on right now between the recession, high prices on everything, the Ukraine-Russian situation, all this stuff under his watch. What is going to happen? They want him gone. But Biden, I'm telling you again, do not run again for president. Let someone like Beto O'Rourke or Pete Buttigieg or even Stacey Abrams run. Now, those three have better of a chance of winning than you do. I'm telling you, do not do it. DNC, listen. You better drop that man quick.
By the time Biden tries to run again, he probably forget his name, bro. To be honest with you.
He caught COVID twice.
Yep. He sits his ass down. And I'm telling you, to Kamala Harris, sit your ass down too. And to, what's her name? What's that woman? The third in line? Nancy Pelosi? Oh, definitely sit your ass down. Yeah. This woman's an insider trader, and she give no qualms about it. She don't give a damn about it. She'll say a lot of proud.
I tell you about the website that shows what government politicians are
caking.
Are selling off like shares of what company.
Yeah.
She's not the only one.
I know, but she's she's one of the top 10.
No, I show you the list.
All right, you gotta show me the list.
I seen the list.
So,
very scary.
So they're getting information on when to sell and not to sell?
No, basically it is.
They do have insider trading tips, though.
They get tipped off
before the public does.
Before, like, of personal information like that. So basically, how the markets work. By the time we get the news from the market,
for 2 weeks.
It's already passed already. So when you analyze the market and your financial advisor, who's like knows what's going on,
yep,
these big whales move the market.
Yep.
That's why you have a lot of people that aren't really into stocks like that no more, because the big whales are moving the market, not what it used to be.
It's not fair. It's not a fair market.
It's not a fair market.
It's rigged.
So that's where cryptocurrency was the big thing.
Dude, cryptocurrency is dead now.
But then the big whales got involved with cryptocurrency.
It's dead.
And now they're pulling out of it because A, they got to track their taxes on it, and C, it was regulated, but then you have these a-hole companies that mess it up.
Yep.
These crypto exchanges like Quadrica CX I spoke to you about, but the guy that died in India, strangely. But then when you look into the cold wallets of his trading, it was all crazy. And how it's unregulated. So you have some of these cryptocurrencies and these crypto exchanges, these coins and these NFTs that are just robbing people blind.
It's a mess. It's a real big mess.
It's a real big struggle going on with that. So
oh yeah, it's terrible.
It's terrible, real terrible.
So honestly, man, it's a mess on both sides. And honestly, I keep saying this again and again. And I told my man Resma Makan, like TikTok. Look at that dude on IG. He's an author. Wrote about the quickening of America. Even his wife said it to me, like, "Yo, we need a third party."
Yeah, I saw them. They're making one right now.
What?
They're actually making one right now.
Progressive Party.
No, it's a third party. I think Andrew Yang is heading it.
And Jesse Ventura.
Yeah. And it's basically not left nor right. It's just
progressive.
It's just Republicans and Democrats joining together and make a separate party, because, like, if you look into like the UK elections, even Canadian elections, there's multiple parties out there.
There's the Working Family Party. There's the Tories. There's the what's the other side? Tories is pretty much the Republicans of the UK, pretty much.
But there's a bunch of parties. There's like 7-8 different parties out there. All in America, we have 2 parties.
Yep.
But really 3.
Independent
party.
No one really votes independent because it's like the guy sitting in The Simpsons. Son, throw your vote away. Right from The Simpsons, the Halloween special. Kang and Kodos.
Yeah,
you gotta vote for one of us.
What's up?
Well, I'll vote third party. Sure. Throw your vote away. Laughing all maniacally. And Ross Perot's pissed off as hell, punch his head in the middle.
Oh,
it's the truth, though. Like, remember in 2016, they did those cartoons?
Yeah.
And you had Hillary and Trump instead of freaking Dole and Clinton. It's like, yeah.
Eye rolling.
It's like, yeah, we can vote third party. We'll give a damn. We'll vote third party. Well, yeah, throw your vote away. I'm like, yep. It's just sad because we're so indoctrinated to picking a side. It's like Christian Bloods. You don't win either way on either side.
MS-13.
All right. See why I got to bring that up for.
See? Now we take a break. This is my man Keanu with Truthfully. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Keanu going stupid.
I've been speeding trying to find you, yeah. Now I'm right behind you, yeah. Going crazy, I don't wanna go there. I just need you right here next to me. It's too late, I can't change how you feel about me. In your water, I feel like I'm drowning. And if we being real, but each other, let me tell you one thing. Baby, truthfully, I don't wanna lie to you, but it's still new to me. Everybody know I don't act like this usually. If we being honest, then baby, truthfully, I've been thinking about you and me. It's too late. The deed's already done. I'ma wait for you to come. New babe, I'm like a foot in the shit. You know you're not the one. Tell me what you need, I'll spoil you. The choice is on you. You heard what they said about me. Everything is all true. Top down, your head blowing in the wind. Made me wanna go faster, yeah. I can read your mind, now you don't gotta pretend. It's a beautiful disaster, at the right place at the wrong time. You could be the one that I call mine. Now you got me in a fast lane, speed racing, doing 105. I've been speeding, trying to find you, yeah. Now I'm right behind you, yeah. Going crazy, I don't wanna go there. I just need you right here next to me. It's too late, I can change how you feel about me. In your water, I feel like I'm drowning. And if we being real with each other, let me tell you one thing. Baby, truthfully, I don't wanna lie to you, but it's still new to me. Everybody know I don't act like this usually. If we being honest, then baby, truthfully, I've been thinking about you and me.
Well, Iron Walt has some tragic news to discuss, and it kind of correlates into our topic for his part of the segment. So, Iron Walt, go ahead, brother.
This one definitely hurts from like beyond the game, but what this man represented, what he stood for, the battles that he fought in his
On and off the court.
Especially during the civil rights era.
Rest in peace, Bill Russell.
Yes. Man.
The legendary, iconic figure, Bill Russell.
11-time
NBA champion. A winner at all levels of this beautiful sport we call basketball.
Yes.
And, man, I mean...
You forgot some accolades.
And he had a good episode on Miami Vice, too. So let's shout out to that episode.
Really?
He was a guest star on Miami Vice. Second season. I saw that. His son's a basketball player, and he was dealing drugs. And it was a good episode.
I can list the accolades for you.
Go ahead.
I was getting right into that.
So Bill Russell is a 11-time champion, as we discussed.
Facts.
He's a 5-time MVP of the league.
Facts.
A 2-time NBA champ as a player coach,
Nice.
aka he has two, as a coach as well.
He has 13
'Cause
rings.
back in those times, no, he has 11 rings.
Oh.
But back in those days, you can be a player coach.
Oh, wow.
So you didn't need a head coach; you could be a player and the coach of the
Nice.
team. Because the way how Bill Russell was, he was an anchor of the defense, and he was ferocious.
Yeah.
At 6'10" with a 7-foot wingspan, that's why he gave so much battles to Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Now Wilt Chamberlain was give you some buckets,
Oh, yeah.
but Bill Russell would man the fort, so he wouldn't do so much damage.
Exactly.
What I liked about him is when you look at some of them old highlights, however many they are,
He can lock down anybody.
Oh, yeah.
when he blocked the shot, he wasn't blocking to swat it in the crowd.
No.
He was blocking it to cuff it
Yep. And
and
get it
start
back.
initiate the offense.
Yes. So he was basically the first point center, point forward kind of player like that.
Yeah.
They have the handles like they have now, but he was one of the first guys to initiate it.
Absolutely.
Also, too, he also was a 2-time NCAA champion, a 1-time Olympic gold winner, and he's one of the few players in the NBA to have 50 rebounds in one game.
Jesus.
Do you know how hard it is to get a rebound in basketball?
Bro, let alone 50 in one game.
To get 50? 50
That's
boards?
amazing. That's amazing.
I don't think people understand, like, it's one of the most underrated aspects of the game, I feel like.
Rebounding.
When you're able to dominate the rebounding aspect of the
Oh,
game,
you
whether it's
you're unstoppable.
offense and defense,
You win the game.
it means a lot.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
giving your team more opportunities to score and build a rhythm, especially from an offensive standpoint.
Yes.
So to getting 50, that's a lot of effort. That's commitment. That's just like, yo, man, that's
amazing.
wow. And like, again, this it wasn't just basketball, but like this guy was, a great black man who stood, for, equality and even, helping his fellow peers. Like when Muhammad Ali was going through a situation,
Yep.
Not wanting to get involved in war and stuff like that.
He's right with him.
He was right with him and supporting him.
Him, Jim Brown, Kareem Abdul.
I also know Lou Austin there at the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? I think Jackie Robinson was involved in that group as well, I think he was. Double check for me,
I'll
though.
check it out.
Sure.
Keep going, Walt.
My thing is, it's just like you gotta figure this was a guy.
I said Jim Brown, right?
Yeah.
This was a guy who came up, a young, great black man, gifted black man who was great at basketball, coming up in the 50s and 60s,
Oh,
in some of the most racially charged tension eras in history.
yeah, Jim Crow era.
And also he was representing, he was also a Celtic
Yep.
at that time too.
And Boston, the most racist cities in the Atlantic Northeast.
Yep, and he was their greatest player at that time. So
yeah, Russell, Ali, Jim Brown, Lou Alcindor, also known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Stokes, Walter Beach, Bobby Mitchell, Sid Williams, Curtis McClellan, Willie Davis, Jim Shorter, and John Wooten. John Wooten was there too?
Yeah.
There we go, man.
That's the clique, the civil rights clique, sports clique.
So damn, okay.
That's a lineup.
That's a nice lineup right there.
I think one of the one of the greatest honors for him in basketball is them naming that Finals MVP after him.
Yep.
I think it epitomizes what he's been all about in terms of winning.
The greatest winner of all time.
Throughout his entire career.
Leadership, and also like, carrying multiple squads. Like, I mean, this guy
For a decade.
Like, he won 8 straight titles before that streak was broken.
Yeah.
Which is
And
phenomenal.
he had the biggest honor recently of being part of the NBA 75 team.
Yeah.
Huge.
As he should.
You're not going to deny him off. You can't deny a person who won 11 rings.
No.
Yeah.
I don't care what era.
I don't care what era you in.
Yeah.
So for you to lock in 11 chips,
It's a lot.
it's a lot.
That's still effort. That's still being hungry year in, year out. When you're the team that's, being hunted, and you gotta pretty much go back down the mountain to climb up again, go back down the mountain.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand that, because that's universal in any era and any form
Exactly.
of winning and sportsmanship. Like, that's unprecedented.
I'm tired of people downplaying him for the fact that he plays in the area he played.
It's like,
That's BS.
Yeah, because
it's out of your control.
it's out of control.
It's out of your control. This is what I always tell people and stuff like that. When you're, this is two things. When you're an all-time great in anything, that means your skill set could translate in any era. But also, at the same time, when it comes down to how people like try to frame you in terms of what you did or respective to this era in the past or this era today, I can only be great in my era.
Yes.
There is no time machine to prove hypotheticals.
Exactly.
I could only be as great as I could possibly be in the era I played in. Just like when we look at today's era, 60 years from now, they're going to be like, yo, was LeBron really that great?
Oh, yeah, they're going to say that.
So
and they're going to hold, they might hold his titles against him. Or they might just hold anything type of leverage.
He left to go to multiple teams to win the titles, I guess.
Yeah, they're going to try to hold that above his head.
Yeah.
And this goes back to not only Jerry West's point recently, but also some of the points I'd heard Kareem say. It's just like a lot of people be talking sort of out of pocket, but they don't really know just what these players had to endure, how skilled they were, how physical the game was back. That's the one thing that we don't talk about enough of. Physicality. When you know that you're good enough to and I have to deal with guys that are probably not as good as you, but are looking to hurt you night in, night out. You still got to go get up there and perform. They didn't have some of the things that they have today.
It's funny that you talk about the physicality.
Yeah.
I believe one of the documentaries how Michael Jordan used to hate playing against the Knicks.
Yeah.
Because of Pat Riley's intensity would turn into like a street fight.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
It
definitely.
was like I dreaded playing the Knicks every time I went up against them.
Because
It was a war.
Because y'all gonna be throwing fists at the end of the game.
It was a war.
But he still had to deal with that, though. He still
You know what I'm saying?
he still had to go out there and still play basketball and deal with that.
He could handle the Pistons because it made him better, but trying to deal with the Knicks, oh my God, I rolled.
Oh, no.
Because think about it. My thing was just like, I finally got over the Pistons. I finally got over the things I dealt with them physically and mentally. And now I got to go back and deal with this?
And think about it, a younger team that can match my intensity on the court.
And that's looking to fight me every time I'm, doing what I'm supposed to be doing, playing basketball. Yeah, I'd be mad too. I'd be mad. I want to put some hands on some people too. I'm not gonna lie. So it's like, yeah, man.
But there was a take that rest in peace to Mr. Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Was a take that you had
Yes.
about a certain analyst
Yes.
coming at the old heads
Shout out to JJ Reddick.
from First Take. And
First-
he has his own podcast, right?
Yes.
What the podcast called?
Yes, it does. Me too. I was
Look it up right now. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, JJ Reddick was a tremendous collegiate player. Also was a professional NBA player. Had a really good career in the NBA. He's also doing a really good job in the media world with his takes. And
It's called The
podcast.
Old Man
Yep.
and the Three with JJ Reddick and Tommy Alter.
Mm-hmm. So basically, this stemmed from the point of, I guess this was like a argument. Well, no, this was perspective. I think in regards to Kyrie in some degree.
Well, the reason why it all began is because of Chris Mad Dog Russo getting on First Take and, putting his takes out there.
Yes.
And that kind of stirred the pot
Yeah.
of JJ Reddick speaking out. Now, if guys don't know who Chris Mad Dog Russo is, he's probably one of the top 20 of radio broadcasters in sports. This man has his own Sirius XM channel.
It's very impressive.
That's how good this man is.
I know.
And remember, it was Mad Dog and oh my God, who was on the radio and together before he left with the satellite? I forgot the guy's name he was with.
Carson?
No. Oh my gosh. Who's the guy he was on radio with? He was on the Fan. Is it Mike Francesca and Mad Dog? I think it was Francesca and Mad Dog at the time.
So.
That's that partnership.
Yeah.
That sounds
But yeah. Anyways, so
yeah, it was Mike Francesco.
yeah, Francesca and Mad Dog.
I would listen to Francesca. I listen to what's his name? The guy
With Rosenberg
Yeah.
and
Michael
K.
Yeah. Michael K. He's a better show.
Teach his own.
Me.
I like Mad Dog because Mad Dog,
But Mad Dog's it's the OG.
yeah. But Mad Dog's like
But I'm not paying $15 a month for satellite radio.
Hey, I get it. But Mad Dog is like a little evil genius because he knows his numbers like the back of his hand.
Of course.
And he always will rep the old school because I get it. You don't want to lose the history.
Yeah.
But when JJ was saying his take, and what we'll tell you about JJ's take.
So they got into talking about it. I remember it getting to the point where like Mad Dog had his take about certain players of that era of, i.e., the Jerry West, the Bill Russells.
Yeah.
And then he drove the point home. I remember he mentioned Kyrie about like if you do Kyrie in that time, they would look at him as like he's a wizard. And he wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong in that take because if those players in their younger selves had to deal with a Kyrie, I think they would be
No Piston fans.
They would be there'd be more sauce. There would be more like starstruck than actually trying to play defense, to be honest with you, because there's nothing that you could do with that. Like, you got a guy who's just bobbing and weaving through defenses, finishing at the rim as good as anybody who's ever played
With either hand.
with either hand, who
Either
can
touch
shoot really
off.
well.
The nicest. I could give Kyrie this roses. His touch at the glass.
Crazy.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
crazy. It's and like then who could just beat you with his first tap. Like, they wouldn't be able to deal with that physicality. They might want to punch Kyrie, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's that serious. And then it got to a point where he mentioned how some of these guys were plumbers and this and stuff like that. He's not the first one to have said it, but because he has a platform and because he's influential and stuff like that, he's pretty much enabling the narrative that's been said about these players that they weren't as good, and it also puts in question the level of competition. Me personally, I like to respect all eras in competition. What people think of the era or whether it's true or not it's irrelevant. The thing is, the game had to evolve and take different shapes in a myriad of ways, and those guys did what they had to do. And when Jerry West heard that comment, he thought it was very disrespectful. And one of the things he said, from from what I read, and also from what I saw live, this is but this article is from like Sports Illustrated. He said, it said a feud between Jerry West and JJ Reddick is something the NBA world was expecting, but it seems like they're slightly in the midst of one. Reddick struck a nerve with Jerry West and older NBA legends when he disrespected former legend Bob Cousy by stating he played against plumbers. Well, and then this is what Jerry West said. Well, obviously the game is completely different. The athletes are completely different. I know JJ a little bit. He's a very smart kid and everything. But tell me what his career looks like.
Ooh.
What did he do that determined games? He averaged 12 points a game.
Ooh.
Somewhere along the way, numbers count. West didn't completely rip into Reddick. He gave a balanced perspective on the sharpshooter, giving him props that he is a very good player.
Yeah, he was.
JJ wasn't going to guard the elite players, West said. So you can nitpick anyone, and the only reason I'm talking about him because he's not an elite player, but he's a very good player. He had a place on the team because of his ability to shoot a ball, and this is true. Also, he says it also says it becomes more and more commonplace for modern players and fans completely to disrespect the older generation. Personally, exactly. I've heard former players state that even Michael Jordan played against plumbers. 20 years from now, modern fans will probably state the same about our current players. At some point, fans need to take a step back and stop necessarily disrespecting. This is true. This is what I just said. You didn't live that era. Yeah. You don't know what it was like for those people. And one of the points that Chris Broussard drove home was like, if some of these guys didn't do what they had to do, a lot of these players would not be thriving the way that they are now.
Exactly.
And that's the problem. This also ties into the Oscar Robertson situation. The pay as you play. Like, these guys went through a lot for you guys to be uncomfortable in this. And Chris Broussard further drives the point home by saying, like, these guys didn't have the top-notch facilities, some of the sneakers that they were in.
Best doctors in the world.
They were playing like 40 minutes a game for X amount of years.
Yep.
They didn't have no private planes and stuff like that. They had to pay their way from each city to city. So when I hear these things, and I also hear about like they're trying to shorten the games, bro, you don't play no back-to-backs no more. You don't have to deal with taking like little trains or driving from arena to arena.
Yeah.
You got it made than ever before. There's so much on the sports medicine, the science, the preparation, the meals, everything. Like, they are coasting, and that's why some of these guys be getting at them like, well, what a lot of you, they be like, a lot of you guys is overpaid. That whose skill set doesn't necessarily translate into what y'all getting paid, and that's why they calling you soft.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You hear disrespect there, but like, they had to deal with those tough times, still play basketball because they love the game and they want to compete at the highest level at that time, and still have to do work in the off season too.
If you look at the pay scale, right?
Yeah.
In the league compared to then to now, it's not even. Some of these NBA salaries they get paid per year, will cover a whole team's expense back then.
Absolutely.
So when you have players like Oscar Robertson sacrificing his career, so players can now have a free agency pool, and you got players that are taking advantage of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What does that happen in the future? I'm sorry, we're jumping the gun over here, but like,
no, it's still relative to everything we're saying.
Like, these players got it made, and for players to not honor their contracts,
that's what I'm saying,
and just want to just boat ship,
it's terrible.
It's terrible.
It's terrible for the game, and it's also a spit in the face of a lot of the guys that came before you, because it's like, yo, the embrace the spirit of competition. The point of any organization, especially when it's early on, is to make it better over time.
Progression, yeah.
Like, like just like Jerry West said, like, the game's completely different. It's changed. He's not, disregarding evolution, better players, better facilities, higher level of competition, skill set,
better medicine.
But just put some respect on what we did.
Jerry West, I think he lost 6 times or 8 times.
He lost, I think, it's like
NBA
9
finals.
times.
9 times NBA Finals made it. Lost, and they only won like 2.
Mm-hmm. 1 or 2. I think he only won.
And if you compare the teams he lost to, in that era,
they're heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters.
Yes.
But you don't hear no one disrespecting Jerry West as one of the goats.
I refuse to disrespect that dude.
Great player, phenomenal player, put up great numbers, high level competitor. a champion at the end of the day.
He's the logo.
He's the logo.
And then
He's
on the
silhouette.
executive side,
Yeah,
he kills it too.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. You know how hard it is to find a great player killing it on the executive side? It's rare.
It's not very common. Look,
No.
Prime example, Phil Jackson finished. Had like,
Flying colors.
ask a Knicks fan. They'll tell
No?
you. Hell, I am a Knicks fan. And he was horrible.
Well, as a coach, he was good.
Coach, yes. Executive, no.
Exceptional. As a player, he was
No,
okay.
he was
Exec-
he was
yeah.
he was
But
okay. He
then
was
when he went
average.
to
Executive,
The
horrible.
executive side, no.
No.
We're still paying for it to this day
Yep.
as Knicks fans. All right?
Great. Only thing I'll say is
Look
this.
at my, go ahead.
I'm glad we lost the unicorn because now I got no name. I got no reason why they call him the unicorn. You never see him play. You rarely see him. I'll keep saying that joke. I don't give a damn. I hated that dude for leaving the Knicks the way he did. So screw that
It
dude.
was
Dolan's fault.
Phil's fault.
It's Phil and Dolan's fault for that one.
Because listen, Kristaps sent his guy. All Phil had to do was play nice.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't think the way they treated Carmelo didn't strike a nerve with Kristaps?
Yeah.
You're right.
Like you. Well, one, that was the only guy that really wanted to be a Knick
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And Mike Dolan, shame on you for letting Phil treat him like that.
Yeah.
James Dolan.
Yeah, James Dolan, terrible.
And things are not getting better anytime soon, but at least they're not as bad as the Nets have been doing because listen, all that talent and it went nowhere.
That's another thing too, man.
Man, and as I said earlier, you got Kevin Durant,
And they're
In
stuck
his
now.
feelings.
They're stuck.
and you're
Well,
talking
both of
about, I
them.
want to get, I'm not,
You want to leave.
if I'm the Nets,
You can't go nowhere.
you're not going nowhere, bruh.
Dude, you
You're
ain't going
going to
nowhere.
sit yourself right here,
Facts.
honor at least 2 years of this contract, and after that, goodbye. You just signed the contract for 4 years.
You ain't going nowhere, Schneider. You're staying right here.
I agree.
You just signed the contract.
I agree. I have no problem with
Yeah,
that.
he's just feeling because of KD, but listen, man, that was his
Or-
best
or
friend.
Kyrie.
Sorry, Kyrie.
Yeah.
You're in feelings because of Kyrie, but you better get that feelings out the way right now because we'll be apart for the next 2 years.
Well, not really a year. Kyrie opted back in just for 1 year.
I will say one of the points. What's his name? Shout out to Tinky TV. One of the points he made which was a valid point, was like even though I don't agree
Watching
from a business standpoint,
Watching it.
one of the points Tinky made was just like KD's here because of me,
Yeah.
and he's saying like with
conviction.
off of that strength, I should get that guaranteed contract. But my rebuttal is, we're not convinced you can play all the time.
Exactly. Look up to this season.
So I can't knock I can't knock an organization for feeling that way.
Hmm?
But my thing is like there's enough for me to question the Nets based on how they've moved ever since that whole situation transpired.
When the Nets said, we don't want a part-time player, we want a full-time player.
And
then,
you
Walt, you're right.
folded.
You was right on this one.
Yeah.
And when they went back on that word, that was the end of it right there.
And I was just saying to myself, you was better off sticking to your guns. However the season played out, hell, if you didn't make the playoffs and it
Play
was
it
just
out.
bad and you guys got into the lottery pick, whatever, see it through, because
Yeah.
now you set all this other stuff in motion where like he's thinking to himself like, okay, I got him now.
Yeah.
And and my thing is like, this is not how this works.
Mm-hmm.
He's an employee. You guys pay him accordingly. He's there to perform and be there for games and pretty much be an ambassador to this organization, and because you guys have goals of winning championships and making this brand bigger. But when you say things like that and you don't stick to your guns, and then you see why all this other stuff transpire, it's a reflection of you.
Yeah.
And that's always been my beef with the Nets. Other than all the other things about them,
Nets and Kyrie.
Nets and Kyrie, other than the things about
me.
them like not looking to have a guaranteed contract and having them earn it, I get it. I understand why they would do that.
If I'm the organization, I'm not trading nowhere.
No.
And I'm gonna and as the year go by or months go by, I'll make sure my asking price, because Kevin Durant is a transcendent player.
Yes.
You as a player, as a team organization, and I'm sure other owners are in this guy's ear. I'm not letting this guy go.
They have to.
You know why? Because any team with any star player can pull that move on.
Yeah.
And not only that,
And owners don't want that.
he's also a big draw in a major
Yes.
city. We cannot be having guys dictate moves like that
Exactly.
and stuff like that. If you want to do your super team, Honor your contract.
Exactly.
Honor your contract. Go where you want. Dudes can't tell you nothing. They'll criticize you wherever you go, depending on where you go. But they can't criticize that you didn't honor your contract.
Yep.
And if I'm the Warriors, I'm not breaking up my team for that.
For what?
Nope.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Why?
Nope.
I got a bunch of young talent that can now push the years added on to when Steph and Clay and Draymond can go out to pasture.
Yeah.
Why would I break that up for?
Nope.
Because my thing is like they've already been in the highest level of war.
Yes.
They know what it takes to. They know what it takes to win, and it's one of the things I forgot.
And shout out to the Warriors too, because remember, they lost after they lost against Toronto. Mm-hmm. They went through a couple of bad seasons.
Yep.
And guess what? They stayed with the ship.
Yeah.
They took their lump for the 2 seasons. Now look, they're NBA champions.
Facts. That's true.
How many teams would have went and traded for this and trade for that and do this to try to keep the train going and mess it up?
Knicks can tell you that. They had a team that was so good in 1999. They went downhill right after that. Dramatically.
We're not going to open any wounds.
No, might as well, because next year is the 50th anniversary of the last time they won a title, so might as well open
No. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole because,
It'll be your old day.
People will be triggered.
All right, so I'm ready.
We'll
be triggered.
I got
an unpopular opinion for you. We're going to be triggered.
But yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't see what I was like. You guys already done this before. You guys, because in this instance, you'd be giving up a lot more trying to get KD second time around. For what?
Brooklyn will make sure you don't pay that fee, man.
Because we're not doing that.
If Rudy Gobert can get traded for 5 players, it was like 4 picks.
Yep.
4 picks.
4 future picks.
4 future picks with pick swaps.
Yep.
Add on pick swaps. I think it was 5 picks.
Yes.
What do you think Kevin Durant's going to get?
And this,
7.
And this is post Achilles.
Yeah.
7.
Think about it. This is after he tore his Achilles. He's demanding this still.
At 34 years old.
It is
bugging.
Blows my mind.
He's bugging.
Let me tell you something. There's only one player that can trade for Kevin Durant. There's a few, actually. You got Giannis.
Yes.
You got LeBron. You got Steph Curry.
Yep.
After that, I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't hear about no Kawhi. I don't want to hear about no Donovan Mitchell. I don't want to hear nothing about
Damian Lillard.
I don't want to hear none of that. Those are the only 3 guys right there that would trade for Kevin Durant straight up. Other than that, I don't want to tell you. I want to hear you from you.
Maybe Luka.
I won't even do that either. Not even close. No.
Luka is kind of on the outside
Luka's
looking in.
getting there, but he's not there yet.
No, he's not there yet. But here's the thing though. Here's the thing. A guy, I can't see the front office not entertaining a straight up swap for that. Because he has a lot of youth on his side.
True.
He has a lot of youth on his side.
If you can pull it off, but Dallas not gonna pull it off.
I mean,
I'm not trading away a 23-year-old for a 34-year-old.
No. Good organization's not gonna do that. But but I'm just saying that's one of the only guys on the outside looking in that I could see like, okay, we've seen enough of him of the postseason where like a straight up swap wouldn't be asking for a lot.
And even when Boston was entertaining that idea to trade for Kevin Durant, so why would you break that up? You got a young core of guys who are not even 26 years old. Your team swept him.
Trying to go backwards, bro.
Your team swept him. Said he said,
bro, they got
the Celtics swept the Nets.
But this is
my team. I'm the Knicks fan, man.
I'm just saying. I like Ime Udoka as a head coach and watch his growth. You swept the team that had the guy on the team. Yep. Why the hell would I want to trade one of my star players and break up my picks
I'm good,
and my core group
I'm good, homie.
for that guy?
I'm good,
But this is why I admire the Bucks so much. Because I've had this conversation before. When teams are on the rise like a Boston Celtics, we see them grow. We see the talent. We see the depth. We see the coaching. We see the style of play. They finally get to the pinnacle of the thing. They lose. They take a step back. All of a sudden, you start to see little things. You start to have little doubts. Let's make significant moves. No, weather it. It builds character. You come back and you win.
Exactly.
And stuff like that. Milwaukee, listen, Giannis was in a situation, and granted, he's 27, going to be 28 later this year.
He's still young.
Where he was, winning back-to-back MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year. And it was sort of like, when is he going to do? When is he going to finally come? He had to take a little, some wounds before he finally won.
Yeah.
Stick to it. Stick with it.
Honestly,
you guys lost. You guys was humbled a bit.
Come back. Build a team up, but don't trade no key players.
Let's not make anything rash.
Just keep moving forward.
Exactly. Man. When I saw they were going to give away Jaylen Brown, I was like, why?
Why would you do that?
For what?
Made a big mistake.
And and if we want to play devil's advocate, Jaylen Brown was in the problem in the finals.
No, well, he was not. We know the problem was, but we know.
And like I'm saying, with the
They
Knicks,
got with the 0 on his jersey.
And exactly. And it's like you say with the Knicks, do not do anything stupid
for Donovan Mitchell.
But look what happened. What happened this year at the draft?
Oh well,
we'll see what
I kind of liked it, but I wish to pick somebody, but I kind of like because now you're building capital. Yeah. So now you can double dip for the next couple of years.
Yeah, you're right.
I've been about some of these reports. I've been thinking about something like, how many ways could I fleece this team? Yeah. That's all it is, bro.
And shout out to Danny Ainge because Danny Ainge is like the king of I never seen a guy fleece so many teams before.
He would take the last dime out of your pocket, bro.
You didn't know it until it's too late.
Yo,
of course.
You fleeced the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yep.
And you fleeced the Nets. The Nets just got over them hosing them down. And he's about to go
still fleece them.
And you're gonna go fleece, I think, the Knicks now. They're gonna attempt to do it. If I'm the Knicks, I'm not giving you that.
My man would steal your pick from 2040.
Yeah.
And you even know it.
Yo,
he's that damn good.
He is, and I for a GM, shout out to him. I know that with Danny Ainge because the boss situation was rocky.
Yeah.
And, the organization wanted them to move a different level.
Yeah.
But Brad Stevens, I'm telling you something, bro. Don't do it.
No.
Don't break it up.
Listen, you sat down as coach.
And you went upstairs.
Yeah.
And your boys went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Then got to the finals, bro.
They didn't have the typical point guard, but you addressed your needs in the draft, and you addressed your needs as free agent, but you got in Brogdon.
Yes.
Why are you messing it up?
No, relax.
You're going to have Robert Williams there be back next year to man the paint. You guys are fine. Don't mess it up.
No.
Don't mess it up, B.
It's just crazy. Like it irks my soul when you see good drafting and player development. You see these young players trying to figure it out and coming to their own. And, when they finally get to a point where, they should be, quote unquote, contending for the championship, and they get a minor setback. It's like they don't even want to deal with it. They don't we might have to just do something so extreme. No. There are very few times where we see what the Raptors did, and it worked.
Yeah.
Very few times.
To take that gamble for that 1 year.
Very few times.
All right. Well, onto my story now. If you guys have an Apple product, listen up, listen well.
Oh, boy.
Turn my phone off.
Might be listening.
So this is actually a funny story because it's a non-settlement agreement. So they settled, but they didn't take responsibility for it.
How much they settled for?
Apple has reached an agreement to pay up to $395 to MacBook owners who replace the butterfly keyboards in their devices. As of July 18th, Apple reached a settlement of $50 million for a class action lawsuit for the faulty butterfly keyboards on MacBook Pros, Air, and standard MacBooks ranging from 2015 to 2019, the one that you have.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get paid.
If you replaced it yet?
Not yet.
Okay. We'll talk. The settlement will lead to payouts to customers that...
See a MacBook Pro right there?
Yeah. Well, that's the 2015.
Mine's 2015, so we good.
This is early 2015. This is the one... So, all right, let me give you guys a synopsis. So, between 2015, late 2015, the Retinas, to 2019, those MacBooks had a design flaw with the keyboards.
Yeah.
And the keyboards were so bad that if a speck of dust, a speck of dust or lint or whatever, got inside of the device,
it's over. It's
it would fry the keyboard, and that key wouldn't work. That's how bad it was. All because they wanted to make it slimmer and thinner.
Yeah.
They made this design for the keyboards.
No, Apple's running me my money. Every last dollar.
Yeah.
You're running me my money. You know how expensive these things are?
Yes. Dude, so imagine you spending
it's like $2,000 for
a laptop.
No, you running me that
And then
back.
within the first year and a month,
sure,
your laptop is going out of whack.
No,
they want to charge you for it?
For repair?
No.
For repair?
No.
And that's if you had the warranty plan?
Knowing that they have a faulty device?
No.
Oh, no. You're running my money.
You're running me my money and I'm done with y'all. Forget that.
The settlement will lead to payouts to customers that replace the MacBook keyboards or keycaps at Apple stores or authorized repair centers. Shout out to the authorized repair centers because Apple, they do y'all the service. So here's the thing I found out about the authorized repair centers, right? In order for you to be an authorized repair center,
Yep.
you have to make a quota of Apple products to sell
Which is how many?
versus you actually repair. So if you don't make the quota of hitting that repair quota, or not repair, of selling devices, they will strip you of your authorized repairs title.
That's disgusting.
All right. These models have many issues, including the butterfly gate, which I spoke about earlier. Flexgate. The Flexgate issue is basically saying that if you were to leave your laptop open for a while, and what happens is that the flex cable that controls the screen would end up bending, and I don't know what your screen would go black, even though it's on. It would just fry because the ribbon's terrible. SSD drive failure on the crappy SSDs of 128 or 256 size drives, where they would just fail out of nowhere because either they were burnt out, so you would lose all your data if you didn't back it up, or they would just flop. The retina coating, they have a delamination process going with some of these laptops where they look like bubbles will pop in the screen, but it really is just that the lamination coating that protects it from over the sun will mess up. And touch bar failures. With all of these issues for the settlement to go forward, Apple has denied any wrongdoing or guilt in the settlement. That's why I said it's a non-settlement agreement. Payouts will range between $300 and $395 for multiple keyboard replacements, $125 for a single replacement, or $50 for a single key replacement. This is bogus because the cost at the time for the out-of-warranty repair for a laptop was up to $475.
Ooh, boy.
So imagine you replacing your keyboard twice, and Apple want to give you a $395 check.
Run me my money.
Apple, listen, man. If you like your stores in the way they are, you're gonna run them in money.
We're gonna treat it like, we'll give you that January 1st treatment. Pee and doodle all over the place.
No justice, no peace. Just saying.
Damn right.
The late 2019 and up MacBooks went back to the scissor switch keyboard design, which is a massive improvement from the previous version. The scissor is the original design that Apple wanted to use, but like I said, they went to the new one to make it thinner, and it was trash. This settlement is waiting for a judge's approval, so folks, don't just quote me on it yet. Once the judge finalizes the deal, you might get your check in the mail.
Well, I'm waiting for that check then.
Well, did you replace it yet?
I'm going to. Do a company tuner.
Oh, you gonna do it anyway?
Just give my money. Yeah, I'm gonna give my money. I get my $400.
No, 125.
What?
You get 125.
125. I'll forget it.
Because it was a single replacement.
I'm good then.
Got
That's why I told a lot of people that have those MacBooks, get a key. Would you move your seat over to the right that we can rest it over there?
I'm good.
That way you can you won't get anything in there, because once you get it in there,
That's it.
It's a dub deal. You might as well stick your laptop in the oven.
better have my money.
Okay, because or travel with a keyboard, a Bluetooth keyboard. What you got that for? Keyboard failure.
Throw it in that Hudson River.
You know what happens with that. And if you had a one with the crappy SSD, could you imagine if your SSD drive failed, and your ribbon failed, and your laptop and your keyboard failed all at once? You know how upset I would be at my laptop if that happened to me?
I'll be tight.
The F you, Mac.
Sure.
Go to hell.
Be like, Apple, this is what I think about your MacBooks, and you just have like dozens of MacBooks just hitting the Hudson River.
That's why you guys make fun of me, but the 2015 MacBooks were always in style because those were the last good ones before they went back to to what it was at, where it's actually a decent sized one.
He's right though.
After that, before that it was whatever. Doo-doo. So we reached the segment of the pod where Mr. Seti Rooney is going to give his unpopular opinion. Now, you guys know the rules, how this goes. Seti, my man, you have 5 minutes
All right.
to state your claim.
Hit the clock. Hit the start the clock when you get a chance.
And
Play my music.
let me see. Oh, man, boy.
Let me get instrumental.
Oh, man.
Don't play the Uncle Ruckus song because I don't have to do that.
No.
Open up the ledge.
Yeah, but I do the Ledge song.
Ready?
I'm ready.
So, you have 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll introduce The clock. All right.
I'm ready.
And the clock. Damn thing.
I got it right now.
Starts. Get your timer ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? Go.
All right, people, you know what it is. Y'all been watching the news. Y'all been watching the SBs. Y'all been watching all these people talking heads on ESPN, Fox Sports 1 and whatnot. I have their opinion, but here's my opinion of the situation. And you may hate it, but I'm going to say regardless. I'm sorry, but Brittany Griner. I'm sorry. You got to take that 10 years. I'm sorry. And here's the reason why. Listen. Between her and that Marine to get those two back in return for the Merchant of Tenth and Victor Bout, nah, that's a very, very unfair trade. I'm sorry. I'm not privy into the whole situation about geopolitical politics, the geopolitical tirade, all that stuff. Like I'm not very fluid in that. But I just know this: when you about to give up one of the most prolific arms dealers in the world, who gave weapons to people who are appearing on America's crap list, why would we release this dude? His weapons were used to kill Americans. They were used to harm Americans. They were used to kill our allies. And given how Russia is in the situation they're in right now, where the Ukraine have weapons that's older than this dude right here. King, how old are you? Like 19, 20, 21?
He's 19.
You're 19, right? There are weapons on the battlefield right now in the Ukraine older than you. From Russia's side. So imagine what's going to happen if this dude, who may still have the same connects as he had before going to prison, able to pull with the weapons he only get today for Russia. How long this war is going to prolong for the Ukraine and Russian people? Am I lying? Listen, here's the thing, Brittany. I don't hate you. Actually, I do have pity for you. I'm sorry for you. You're in a situation you're being played as a political ploy for this situation. I know years prior, you probably were able to go to the airport no problem with those cannabis cartridges that you got prescribed by your doctor to deal with your back pain. Like, I'm not going to deny that at all. But the reality is this: you know it's hot in Russia. You at least you should have an idea that it's just hot in Russia. You cannot be doing the same things you're doing before this situation occurred in today's Russia, because listen, you are a black lesbian in Russia, whereas very, very anti-LGBTQ and very xenophobic. And to go to a country knowing it'll be clocking you on your every freaking move because of who you are or what country you represent, you knew something this was bound to happen. I'm sorry. Listen, I wish her good luck. I hope that, but here's the thing: Russia ain't trying to be no pity party for you at all. They know what it was. They clocked you. They pretty much got you dead to rights. And unfortunately, at this point, you meant to do those 10 years. I'm sorry. So Victor Bout is not worth getting you and that Marine back. I'm just sorry. And I'm done.
To see your time?
I'm done.
So that's your unpopular thing? That's
all my popular thing. She should not. We're not going to give up her to lose. Get her just to lose the Merchant of Death. Sorry.
Okay. Whew. This is very you might get some hate mail out this one right here.
No, direct all hate mail to Regis Tech, REGISTEK55@gmail.com.
But
I will definitely CC you on that one.
I'm pushing all that towards you.
All right, go ahead. I'll take the hit.
Well, you got anything to say?
I have to know the legend.
I'm only one. I'm Bishop. Y'all GQ and y'all Rashid. Y'all.
Listen, I didn't get my take yet, so you don't know where I'm going with it.
All right, go ahead.
Well. Okay. I don't completely disagree with Seti in the sense that no, I don't think she deserves to do 10 years for this. But at the same time, you are in someone else's backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You know? Granted, I think there's two sides of this situation because, granted, she's been playing overseas over there for like 7 years.
Yep.
So I'm sure this wouldn't be the first time she's done this. It's just that she was generating money over there. I'm sure, playing women's basketball and things like that, and being, dominant in competition. So those letting this slide. Now, once the stuff got real, she became a pawn in political chess, as I like to say. So it's like, okay, now we have one of your prominent American athletes, and we will let her go for this exchange. And my thing about that is, like, how Putin is viewed in this country, and what he's asking for sort of ties our hands, to be honest with you. But at the same time, I just feel like it's just weird to me. There's just a lot of hypocrisy going around. My biggest thing is, like, overall for me is, like, I'm in a foreign country. This is a country that's very strict. Even how they treat criminal offenders is not innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty. You owning it, and they deeming what they deem as a fit punishment depending on the situation. My thing is, like, if I'm in a foreign country, especially a country of that, and their politics and how they view their laws and stuff like that, I'm not doing anything that's going to put myself in any type of predicament, even if this wasn't politically motivated.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like, no, 10 years is excessive, but at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, Brittany didn't put herself in a position to be caught up in this. She did.
All right. So for me, because I wanted to look up this guy to know about him. This dude was arrested in Thailand for terrorism charges from the Royal Thai Police. Right?
Mm-hmm.
With cooperation from Interpol, was extradited from Thailand to the United States, was also accused of giving weapons to the forces in Colombia for their war.
Which is right now really, really hot in Colombia. Do not go.
Because they was giving weapons to the FARC, the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, to use against U.S. forces in Colombia. And also, even in a lot of different wars, he was giving weapons in Africa, Europe.
Oh, man.
Everywhere. Whatever there was war that was at, he was out there smuggling this stuff over there.
Yep. He's about that money.
And getting a lick, man.
And during the Middle East. And so think about, like, the Iraqi-Iranian war.
Mm-hmm.
Chances are his weapons were funding both sides.
Yep.
I think that check.
Okay? And actually, his life was loosely based on that movie with Nicolas Cage.
Lord of War.
It's not an actual portrayal, but it's just loosely based upon him.
Yeah.
So I want to see, like, what was he, convicted for? So he was convicted for criminal intent to traffic arms and conspiracy to kill. He got charged with conspiracy to kill U.S. nationals, conspiracy to kill U.S. officers and employees, conspiracy to acquit and export missile system designed to destroy aircrafts. He had missiles, y'all. The man that wasn't just guns.
He's the major arms dealer.
He was missiles.
Major.
Okay?
Major key as the word.
Missiles. We're not talking about pew pew, little bullets. No. We're talking about things that can shoot things at the
surface
sky.
to air missiles.
Okay?
SAMs.
Conspiracy to provide material support or resources to designated foreign terrorist organizations.
Told you.
He did not care who he gave the weapons to.
He better care about the
He wanted
money.
to get paid. Okay?
Yep.
He got 25 years in federal prison and 5 years of supervised parole and a forfeit over $15 million in United States currency.
Yep.
Okay? I'm sorry, Ms. Griner. There has to be a better compromise.
This ain't it.
That's like letting a mad dog loose in your neighborhood that you know is a bad dog and letting him back into the neighborhood again.
No, he's going to
terrorize your neighborhood. To use all his traffics and all his connects to stir up the pot again.
Yep. He knows what to do because that's why. Let him go back to Russia. See what happens.
In Ukraine.
Because I told you before, there's weapons older than this dude right here. They're on the battlefield right now in Ukraine. Yeah. That are from Russian forces. There are MREs as old as 1995 on the field from Russia. Yo, these weapons are old as shit because of the kleptocracy that's been going on in Russia. They have no weapons.
No.
So imagine what's going to happen when he gets Victor Bout, go back to Russia, and be met with open arms, with Vladimir Putin. Hey, buddy, how you doing? I want to know if you still got connections to the weapons, because we need help in Ukraine. And that's going to happen. That's going to play out. Sorry, that's a really crappy Russian impersonation, but you know what I'm trying to say. Let him go back to the arms of Putin. He'll be treated like a freaking king in Russia.
I'm not trading him for that.
It's not worth it. I'm sorry, Brittany. I truly am. I'm sorry to your wife. I'm sorry to the WNBA family. I'm sorry to the NBA family. I'm sorry to any athlete who is supporting right now. But no, it is not worth it.
He is not the right guy for it. Unless you got a body double.
Like, here's the thing, right?
Then, hey, like, oh, sorry, no, man.
No backsies.
No backsies.
And then what happens? We start off World War III.
Yeah. So
that guy's a menace to society.
A menace. He terrorized the world. Not just American, the world.
They're not a continent where his weapons touch based on.
Listen,
okay?
Listen,
I do not see this man as like I said.
Listen, Brittany, if you have to do them 10 years and you want to come back to America, we get it.
Yeah.
We get it. But this right here, this is non-negotiable.
I'm not trading
this
it.
Is non-negotiable.
And I'm telling you right now, if Biden make this deal go down, guess what's going to happen to him in 2024? Oh, right. The Republicans going to use this as a weapon to make him lose. Watch. Mark my words, people. If he let this deal go down, Joe Biden made a deal with the Russians who let the most notorious arms dealer back into Russia.
For Brittany Griner.
For a basketball player and a disgraced Marine, do you want him to be the runner, the president for another 4 years?
The guy I read about, he went there on some like shady nonsense.
Exactly.
How you go to a wedding and not go to the wedding and have, I think he had like $500,000 in cash or something.
Yeah.
Something crazy he had on him. Like, dude.
What are you doing?
Just said it. No, you keep your head up, your nose down, and be a civilian. What are you doing over there mucking around with that kind of stuff?
On some James Bond-ish. And now they took your money and consider you a spy.
Okay.
So he got turned on by like I think a friend of his, something like that.
They got his pockets, got his money, and turned on him quick.
Dude, if you don't have
sorry, I need to air my hand.
If you don't have no special forces training and understanding, how to attack these threats, please don't go in these countries thinking you're gonna run amok.
Dude, here's the thing. There's not enough elite forces in the world to go into Russia to extradite these two people from prison.
No.
There's no, because listen, at the end of the day, our freedoms are all over that shit, and World War III will set off if that happens. It is not, the risk is too high. As trivial as these two are in the grand scheme of things, it's not worth it. It really isn't. I'm sorry. Listen, Brittany, I truly am sorry, but you had to eat that 10 years.
I'm not, I can't. Did you read what I read? All the stuff this man had did?
Yeah. And you want to release him for a Marine who went in this country willingly to buy something?
Actually, the Marine guy was just, I think he had dishonorably discharged too as well.
Yeah,
he ran a security firm.
Yeah. Who went in with $1 million for a security firm. So you don't know what type of shady issue it was doing to begin with.
Went to a wedding out there and got caught with some nonsense.
Yep.
And didn't even go to the wedding.
Nope.
Who goes to the country to go to a wedding and not actually go to the wedding? Dude, make it make sense.
And then Brittany Griner on top of that, like, listen, I guess her team, the Phoenix,
I understand where they're coming from.
They're going to have to go without.
But I'm not making that. Like I said, you know what kind of trade this is? This is like trading Kevin Durant for like a bag of peanuts.
Which one, Cassius?
Okay, like I'm not trading you for a starter and some reserve players.
Trading Tom Brady for Sam Donald.
Yeah, we're not making that trade.
What dumbass trade is that? No,
I ain't doing that.
Trading like Derek Jeter in his prime for out of shape, out of place
Jose Canseco.
There you go. And still on the roids.
I was gonna mention some names. I don't need some players along.
But yeah, man, like I feel what you're saying. That one, When I saw the article that we're gonna trade, no.
And then see her face on the Time magazine, and she's like freaking Harriet Tubman.
No.
Negro. Nah.
Brittany, I understand. No.
And to all the SP people, the talk, Dwayne Wade, all of them, like talking their talk on like, and he said it himself. Do not make this big known. Like, don't make this well known, because there'll be a more pressure on the United States than on Russia.
Yeah.
And look what happened. They did it anyway. So now the deck is stacked against America more than in Russia. They have all the power in this situation. And if you give them Victor Bout, I'm telling you, Democrats,
y'all in trouble.
Y'all gonna be in some deep doo-doo come 2022 and 2024, because they're gonna use this against you. Like, you're winning right now with the whole abortion situation in this country. Let him give up Victor Bout. Don't do it.
Shoot.
We're gonna take a break now.
Don't do it, big fella.
This is Mally Stakz with Friend Zone. Shout out to the good folks in this camp. Yeah. Friend Zone. Mally Stakz. BRB.
Yeah, girl, how did you find me? Girl, how did you find me? Got me feeling like you like me. Yeah, I'm feeling like you like me. Girl, I'm feeling like you might be. Freak the way you bite me. Good head, she a mind reader. Yeah, I said I got a girl and she said I know. She got me on rhino when she so wine. Make her eyes roll back, she look like a psycho. And I say she's just a friend, but she don't wanna be friends, no. She don't wanna be friends, no. She said don't put her in the friend zone. She don't wanna be friends, no. She don't wanna be friends, no. She don't wanna be friends, no. She said don't put her in the friend zone. She don't wanna be friends, no. Oh, 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 oh. She don't wanna be friends, no. She don't wanna be friends, no. She don't wanna be friends, no. She spit game Nintendo. She said it could be so simple. I'ma pull up to your Wednesday. Back shots in the Benz. Turn around and she do it back. Hit it once and I'm through with that. She said please don't do me that. Yeah, I said I got a girl and she said I know. She got me on rhino when she so wine. Make her eyes roll back, she look like a psycho. And I say she's just a friend, but she don't wanna be friends, no. She don't wanna be friends, no. She said don't put her in the friend zone. She don't wanna be friends, no. She don't wanna be friends, no. She don't wanna be friends, no. She said don't put her in the friend zone. She don't wanna be friends, no. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, she don't wanna be friends, no. 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 Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, she don't wanna be friends, no. She don't wanna be friends, no. She don't wanna be friends, no.
Get this through your head,
Wise guy.
You only exist out here because of me. That's the only reason. Without me, you personally, every wise guy still around, I'll take a piece of your
Wise guy.
West. Your Lauren, don't ever go over my head again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna go right into it. The Wise Guy 7th of the day. You guys know how we end the show off right every time. Shout out to all the artists putting in their songs in the podcast. So let's get right to it, shall we?
Go ahead.
So it's a two-hitter question. I'm gonna ask the first one. and then I'll ask the second one second. Because I want to give you guys, a shocking value take. I don't want you to think about it. So, the first Wise Guy segment corner question is, would you rather your partner be a great cook and messy around the house, or a horrible cook but neat? Teddy said, would you answer the question, please?
Damn. That's like Sophie's Choice right here, man.
I think I pulled the microphone cover down a little
It's
bit.
like Sophie's Choice right
No, the
now.
microphone cover.
Cover?
There you go. There you go.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
All right, so it's kind of like Sophie's Choice right now. What's going on? Damn.
Sophie's choice. What do you mean Sophie's choice?
Yeah, pick one, but either way, you don't lose. It's a movie. It's an actual movie. Like, this woman was in World War II. She was in a concentration camp, and she had to pick one of her kids to go with her.
Oh, wow.
And either she picked her son or her daughter, and that's about Sophie's Choice. It means either way, you don't lose. You'll gain one, but you'll lose the other.
If I was watching that movie,
It's with what? I think it was with, what's her name? The girl from Death Becomes Her. The other who wears Prada. What's her name?
Oh, okay.
The actress of her name.
I would pick the
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah, but I would pick the son over the daughter. If that was the choice, I'm the same for me, per se. If I was like have a choice like that,
Yeah.
because I know that my daughter won't get touched, molested, none of that BS. At least my children have a chance.
It's a tough choice because you had to live in that
Very
rest of your
choice.
life.
I know I will, but
And then the kid who survives, he's gonna hate you for choosing. You have like the survivor's guilt and stuff. But honestly, man,
continue. Go ahead.
but let's focus on the cheerful thing right here.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a messy dude. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna need that woman to be neat and be a horrible cook because I can cook my ass off. So, it all balances out either way. So if she's neat, then she'll help me keep the house clean. Because I ain't gonna lie, I am a messy guy. Like I'll be 100% truthful about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like listen. All the smart dudes in the world are the most messiest dudes. They live in disorder and they thrive off of disorder, and that's just who I am. And unfortunately, I'll try to do the best to keep my room clean. But best believe, after a while, it's like it just adds up. You're going out all the time. You're working 6 days a week. Soda drops on the floor. You're trying to clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
And it just adds up, man. It really does. And I need and hopefully I make this woman, she'll help me keep the house clean and we're good. Like, she'll help me out with that because I need help with cleaning. I ain't gonna lie.
But what if one day you can't make the food and she has to do it?
DoorDash.
Which is, I really
Actually,
want to make some for
we
you.
can't do DoorDash anymore because of what happened to those two delivery drivers. So
Yeah, one got fired because the chick, I saw this recently.
no, I mean, one got beat up by the police and one got killed by the police.
Really?
Two DoorDash, and they did nothing to talk about those two guys.
OMG.
So yeah, I don't need to bring that up, but unfortunately, yeah, we black people, we don't do DoorDash no more.
Okay.
Uber Eats or Grubhub, and that's it.
Oh, all right. I didn't know that.
So if you have a DoorDash pass, cancel that ASAP.
I'm installing
So I am Walt. Want me to answer the question again? Ask the question again, or you got it?
I got it.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna need that plate fixed, okay? I'm not opposed to learning how to cook, but if you have trouble being see, here's my thing. If you're gonna be messy, you gotta be messy in one confined space.
Mm-hmm.
I got terms, I've seen how you ladies operate in a bathroom. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. But you're gonna be messy, you gotta be messy in one confined space. It can't be like on some like Tasmanian devil stuff where it's just like everywhere. It can't be.
Can't be confetti on the floor?
No. And stuff like that. But I prefer it if you can. I'd prefer it if you can cook your ass off. I'd prefer it. The other stuff we can work on.
Okay.
And yeah, this might sound wild the way I said it in 2022, but I'm gonna need that play fixed though.
I get it.
I'm gonna need that.
Sounded real Charles Barkley right there, my man.
That's it, man.
What I need is my plate fixed. Oh, it's terrible.
What'd you say?
Terrible situation.
You know why there's a clock on the oven?
Oh my God! You're a horrible person.
Say what he said.
Like, a lady's place belongs in the kitchen, or it's a terrible situation.
It's a clock on the stove.
Terrible. Clock on the stove.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna get canceled.
Yo, Charles. No, that's Charles Barkley.
That's Charles Buck said. I didn't say that. Charles
Yo,
Buck said it.
speaking of which, you know he's had an interview with Live Golf.
He turned it down.
Smart man.
Turned it down.
It's not a good look to be with Live Golf right now.
Not even a good look. It's bro. You getting that TNT bread. What more you want?
Exactly. And you don't know nothing about golf either.
A little something,
A
something.
little bit. He's a casual.
Yeah. But no, he actually watches and studies it. But as a player, you know, Chuck
Yeah. Chuck needs to see his ass in the NBA with Shaq.
like new things. But go ahead.
Oh well, my thing is like it's like what's that thing, the 80-20 thing?
Yeah.
Where, like, you know, you deal with someone's, you know, great attributes to 80% of it, and the 20% you sort of like, you know, that comes with it too. So like, but I prefer it. And for all you women who are listening, if we have, you know, a female audience, I prefer it if y'all can cook. It's not a deal breaker if you can't, but the unwillingness to learn can become a deal breaker.
Okay.
That's just my stance on that.
Now, this question right here has me perplexed because I'm going to be on Walt's side with this one. I'd rather you cook and we can work on your messiness in a confined space.
Yeah.
Just don't be everywhere.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some of these new age females, especially American ones, them and clean don't mix. They really don't. It's okay. It's just how they're raised. I get it.
Cultural differences.
But
we gotta
the
change.
island ones, you know,
they built up the clean house.
they want to do both.
Yep.
So
yeah.
you know, you rarely will find an island girl, especially a first gen or second gen or just one straight from the countryside.
Yeah.
A little messy, unless you're a single parent. It's a lot of work. But other than that, but even a single parent, they still hold it down.
True.
St. Martin, Martinique, I'll be there.
Walt has reservations. So for me, I'd rather have a female who can cook than people who can't cook. Because A, the way our foods are being coming in right now, and you constantly going out to eat,
Yeah.
it's not good for you.
No, it's not.
Especially with the sodium in the products and all the other things they put in there.
Sugar, sodium,
Oh, yeah.
the dyes,
Yeah, especially the dyes. The dyes are the worst.
carcinogenic, and
Yeah.
cause.
We're not gonna Uber Eats 7 days a week.
No.
We're not. We're not gonna eat. We're not gonna go and, you know, travel to restaurants and say no. Figure this out.
Exactly.
Exactly. Get yourself an air fryer
Yeah, make it work.
and a steam cooker. There you go.
Listen, because, you know, you can teach yourself to cook.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you got to be a chef.
No. Even Gordon Ramsay wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, no.
There's a whole YouTube page of just basic things that you could cook
Yeah.
that people can enjoy. If he's doing it at that level, you ain't
At
got
the
no
basic
excuse,
level,
that's
you're
what I'm
not
saying.
going crazy with it.
No,
You
just beginner stuff.
So
You can make scrambled eggs in the microwave.
Yeah.
What?
No, I never seen him. I'll check it out. I know I've seen him do call it, not the sunny side up egg microwave. You do like
Over
that.
easy?
Over easy, yeah.
Like over easy.
But it's not only that. Like, you know, my thing is
I let my
like,
eggs runny too.
my thing is
The
like,
whole put me on with that one.
in
Go
those
ahead.
dynamics, you get to also bond with your partner. Be like, yo, yeah, well, I can help you with that. You,
Yeah.
you could do little things that, you know,
Yeah.
make each other better versus like, you know, like you not willing to learn or anything like that, because you don't want that to become a theme in a relationship.
Exactly.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's a slippery slope.
Very slippery slope.
Yep.
And like I said, especially with the foods that's out here right now,
It's not
You know,
good.
what
In
you-
America, especially in America, yeah.
and even
It-
when you think you're doing it right, it's still no good for
Like
you.
if you go overseas, you're good. Like China, not just China, Canada, and in Europe,
In the islands,
because they're
higher food standards than we do.
exactly.
And,
Especially in the UK.
and there's this I don't know what the stats are, but
Has
there's
just no
this-
Gatorade in the UK.
But the way
There
we're
really
talking
isn't?
about
Not Gatorade,
this,
no Mountain Dew. I mean,
Oh, good.
the way we're talking about this, we could debunk that stat or theory or whatever it is. They say, like, you know, when men in relationships are together, the women's, I guess, diet gets worse.
well, that's BS.
Because because they take on the characteristics of what the man's eating. So if you're out here, eating a lot of wild stuff and stuff like that, eventually
You're right.
she's gonna be on that too.
Yeah. You're right.
But if you're on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, then you guys are very conscious about what y'all doing. It work out for both parties.
So that's the first one. Now, the second one. Shout out to the good folks of the internet. I've seen some stories come down, situations come down, some heartbreaks come down.
Situations.
A lot of fire.
Will arise.
So this question right here, part 2. So the question goes, would you rather have your browser history checked or your text messages?
Who's first?
I'm
Check
Walt.
my text, not my browser. No, sir.
No, sir?
No, could it be me?
No, so you rather your text messages checked?
Yeah, text messages, DMs, whatever.
No, well, it's separate because, browser might be
It
considered.
depends how you interpret it. Depends
Yeah,
how
true.
what you're reaching for. That browser though. Ooh, nah.
Why?
So she could throw my kinks in my face. We can I get mad. We're not doing that. They're not gonna do that.
She's not gonna watch, the triple X material that you like to frequently visit.
Right. Be like, it'd be like, yeah, you watched the video quite a few times. Yeah, I have.
I wish you would learn.
Wow.
So no, nay. All right, said he said, go ahead.
No, hold up. Text. There you go. Easy text.
Not for nothing.
Easy.
Admit I get something serious. Google browser all-time history.
Blown up.
Gone.
Nuclear option.
Mark's gone.
Gone. This right here this is gonna be a thorough cleanup.
Yes. Yes, it will.
Yeah. It should.
So I'm telling you.
I might have
permit. Y'all know what I'm saying? You have to become a straight up permit. I can't be scared about it. I'll be so ashamed. Listen, I like big booty position. I like girls who are dominatrixes. I ain't gonna lie. I like the women that bite and scratch and hit you with whips and stuff and punch you in the face.
Hey,
make me a believer. I love threesomes. You know what I mean?
Put it all out there.
I love MILFs and
said he said put it all out there.
I love Brazzers.com.
I didn't know you go that deep, bro.
I'm going only one level. Let's just leave it at that.
He said surface level.
Surface level, because I'll leave it at that because I want to go any further.
The surface is a big iceberg.
It's a Titanic killer
you know
iceberg.
On the top, it looks like a little. Oh, there's nothing over there. You escape by it. What the hell?
I'm saying right now. I ain't no effing Jared. Let's just keep it 100. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. All right. But I'm saying I'm right now. I ain't trying to put myself out there because I'm telling right now. I'll be watching those girls. Be watching them girls. And I want to go into that situation. Live action hentai, and that's it. That's the first I'm gonna go.
Cartoon stuff?
No. Live action hentai.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's the difference.
I'll leave it at that. Look it up. Hentai.
Isn't that what the cartoon stuff?
No, HENTIED. That's that website.
Isn't the hentai with the cartoon? In the cartoon, right?
Look it up.
That's a cartoon joint.
Look it up.
I hear ties. I'm like, I'm not into bondage. I'm not into that stuff.
Look it up.
No, like I'm serious. That's the cartoon joint hentai, right?
Well, yeah, but it's live action.
So actors?
Yes.
It's real people.
Oh.
See,
What the hell you know about this stuff? I don't know. I don't know.
Thank you.
Listen.
It's live action.
If that's your kink, cosplaying and stuff like that, that's perfectly fine.
I have no problem with that.
Nah, but it gets deeper.
Said he's going deeper than something.
I'm gonna stop.
I remember I watched a cart. I don't know who had it. Somebody watched it. What the hell is this?
What, La Blue Girl?
Something. I think it was that.
La Blue Girl and Bible Black. I saw it during college.
I was like, what the hell?
And that ruined me. That really ruined
why
me.
am I watching a cartoon so we getting screwed?
Guys, to my audience, to my audiences right now, don't be an idiot. Listen, I was at AutoCon. They were playing Bible Black at AutoCon. Do not. This is after hours.
After hours?
AutoCon was an anime convention in Maryland, and it's 24 hours on Saturday night.
What?
I mean, 24-hour game rooms, 24-hour anime rooms, 24-hour
Lord have mercy.
parties, like they have raves.
Imagine what kind
Dude, it was insane.
If you get an after hour spot, and some of those, no, listen, Them cosplay girls be looking good. They be looking.
Hello. Oh.
I was like, what am I? What?
Dude, I got play. I got play the other day.
And they come out with their
Dude.
outfit. I'm like, oh my god.
And next year, I'm not sure you guys know what to do, but I'm going to the HNIC con. It's a black nerd con.
Oh really?
Head nerd con and charged con for like black nerds. Guys, is the theme part of it is Carnival. Guys, I'm going. I'm getting back in shape. I'm gonna get my shit. It's gonna be in the Maryland area, I think.
Of DMV?
Yeah, in the DMV area. But I'm going. I am
Those
going.
guys out there frisky.
I'm going. So I'm gonna say is this. I'd rather have my girl know my text history. I may not have my text. Browser history, better go to nuclear option. Because you guys know what I've been through, man. Y'all gonna think I'm a straight up heathen. Like I need church, God, Christ, all the apostles.
Get rid of
Allah,
the lube. Get rid of the lube.
Allah, Buddha,
I see why he has
Ganesh.
so much different lotions now. Get rid of it. Now there was one girl. She was wearing like the She had on what is it?
Hey.
Tsunade outfit on
Yeah.
from Naruto. I was
Oh,
like,
my God.
whoa.
The girls who rock it.
This is the Tsunade outfit on when she was doing the war. I was like, damn.
Dude, I just show you one of these girls who is
And I think she's on Twitter
Lord
too.
have mercy. She's on Twitter, yeah.
Yo, Twitter.
Be sure,
Yo,
mom.
some of these girls on Twitter be doing too much.
Dude.
I saw a couple on Twitter. She was like, doing the thing with herself, right? Playing with herself, right?
That's why Elon backed out of the deal, man.
Yeah, and next thing you know, all of a sudden she had a bottle. I said, okay, what the hell is this going? Pull the bottle out, and then already on the floor. I was like, oh, come on. Put the bottle on the other hole. And before you look around, you saw a little brown. I'm like, oh, what the hell? What's wrong with people? I don't need this on Twitter. Get this thing down. Flag. Flag.
Twitter is getting out of hand.
Twitter is getting out of hand, bro.
Yo, Twitter is super out of hand.
I know Tumblr was okay, but once I saw that, she's like, oh, I am kinky. No, you need to get this done. I don't
do
want this
too
on my
much.
Twitter. I do not need to see this on my Twitter. Get this off my Twitter feed right now.
The Twitter is smut central.
No, it is. Yo, it's
Dude.
crazy.
It's like free land right now, man. Look,
It is.
look, this one girl I like right here. She's a cosplayer.
See, I'm talking about. Look. When the hell you see cosplays like that?
Cheeks, old cheeks, man.
Huh? Back in my day, they weren't like looking like that.
I can't put her name out there, but she's hot though.
But they weren't looking like that back in the day.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
These girls are looking good.
Oh, this one here, Juliette Michelle, aka Beach Joe Bomb. Oh my God.
They're looking
Her
good.
Dick's cosplay is ridiculous.
They're looking too good. Said he
Yo.
said and Walt.
Look at her.
I believe it.
You see? Look at that.
Dix's mom cosplay.
When the hell they started doing that? And look.
I will hit Dix's mom with quickness. Look.
Back in my day, there were nerdy girls. They had no
Hi
shape.
there,
nothing.
Ben the father. Hi
You know what I'm
there.
saying? Coming up in high school. Now I'm getting over like,
Dexter, go to your room.
what is these curvy ass girls coming from? Looking like a snack. I want to jump on.
Look at
Get
her.
out of here.
Look at her.
You see that?
Tickle bitties out. Like, yo.
Look.
I'm gonna pop out. Like,
Anyways.
I'm like Dave Chappelle. Come on.
For
Come
me,
on.
Mike, the question I asked you guys, I would rather you check my browser history. Because my text messages with my friends in the group DMs and the texts I get back, nah, boy.
Automatic violation. Automatic violation.
No, I do not need you to jump in the group chat with my friends.
Oh, nah.
That's why I don't care the browser. The text message, I don't care. The browser, I don't care for. The text message, nah. Especially when you read through certain textages, when you share with your friends, and then you're gonna get the question, so what did you mean by that? And now you're gonna explain yourself. And you're everybody hurts. And besides, with the web browser, just use incognito mode.
See, I never thought that far. I have VPN. Look at my tracks. What did I say again? I forgot that song.
That's the weekend. Don't tell your friends about it.
Yeah, dude.
So like,
that song.
I don't want.
Play it again. Play it one time.
I'll say, go tell your friends about it. No, go tell your friends about it.
Got it. We're good.
Yeah.
Cause that's me right there, man. Cause like, yo, don't tell your friends,
you
man.
said you got the VPN going. I I don't want to know what your web browser look like.
Listen, man, I have a lot of IPTV services. I refuse to pay for cable. They can kiss my ass. I don't cover my tracks, man.
You got the VPN.
I know Verizon and Cable is looking at my ass like, yo, trying to get me trapped right now. No.
Listen, I'm a good person. I ain't the same though. I'll say that.
Exactly. I'm the same way.
I ain't the same out here, you know.
Listen. I get it.
I got some serious things.
I got some city sin. Yeah, God.
Oh man.
For me, listen, we all have done it before, but it's like for me, I'm like, well, you see what I'm looking
Dude,
at.
I used to have a freaking hard drive full of porn, man, and I just got fried.
Some people still have them.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
Never keep it.
It's hard to find that superhead porno scene online, isn't it? Yeah, exactly.
She made Mr. Marcus tap out.
Yep.
She put it on him.
Jeez.
She put it on. I mean, she put it on.
I finally found that Cubana Lust girl. Her porn.
I know. Listen, this is
Oh,
why.
we didn't get to talk about her.
Oh, we gotta talk about her one real quick.
So y'all, Cubana Lust in the late 2000s,
Early aughts, yeah.
early aughts was one of the first like social media it girls.
IG girl. She was the original IG girl.
Right?
Honestly,
like people was just bad. Was it baddie bad?
Woo, Lord have mercy.
And then all of a sudden you say about 2017, 2015,
She fell off.
you didn't see nothing of her on her page,
What was that?
right, Walt?
Mhm.
Recently,
Because what's his name passed away as well. The guy from World Star Hip Hop, the owner.
He
passed
did?
away. Yeah, he did. He died a long time ago, man.
I
You know
forgot
that?
about that. Yeah, you're right. He did. And she was one of the first girls that was on the World Star Uncut.
And World Star is the reason why it is right now. It's because of her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's give it 100.
She was on World Star Uncut doing some things on World Star Uncut. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Cool. Fast forward about a week ago.
Oof.
Let's see, roughly, no, like four or 5 days ago,
About that.
Vlad T puts up a post. Breaking news. Former IG model arrested.
Dude.
This chick, Walt, was unrecognizable, bro. You would have thought this is an old lady.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, if you see her now, you're like,
If you see this girl now, bro, you think it's an old. You think she's like 60, like she's like Walking Dead.
Drugs.
Dude,
Yeah.
drugs, and supposedly she has HIV as well.
All them type of drugs, all them partying you been doing, ain't taking care of yourself. Think you used to the
And
ish.
being with a man who's doing drugs and you fall in with that same lifestyle and falling into the lifestyle of going to the club,
Yeah.
pole dancing, all that stuff, it takes a toll. It really
Yes.
does.
Listen, the human body is supposed to be out there like that.
Dude, we're two guys who work in the clubs, and we telling you, this it's just, it'll take a toll on you. It really does.
There's nothing worse, gentlemen, watching a chick come to the club, youthful, healthy,
Full of life.
full of life.
No drugs in
And
the
in a
system.
matter of 4 months or so,
Oh, Lord.
that's the right there. You heard.
Not even.
Look, you see how she look, Walt? She look like a zombie, right?
Look at like the goddamn crypt keeper,
She
man.
looked like a crack.
She look like.
I tell you, the crypt keeper, man.
No, remember in SpongeBob, the old worm?
Yeah. What is he selling?
Yeah.
I'm thinking so, John. What is he selling? What? Oh, wait. Oh, that's
I'm trying to say
burnt
that.
out worm
But it's like, I'm like, yo, shorty, what?
with the
what-
daughter, the hot daughter.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Those type of drugs are so bad.
Dude,
God knows what she had been pushing her nose or shooting up, whatever, or smoking.
I'm guessing it's a combination between crack, meth.
All that. All
Cocaine.
That, all that.
You go, let's step down from cocaine to crack, from crack to meth, and
To
here we
heroin
are.
or whoever.
And now she look a damn near like the girl
A zombie.
Cynthia Rats,
Yeah.
the black version.
Looking crazy.
Crazy. And it's sad. Like I'm not enjoying anything about
Me
talking to her
neither.
because it's just sad. And there's like, I hope girls who want to be IG models, I hope you see this as a valuable lesson because that lifestyle is quick.
Let me tell you something. These girls, they want to be famous for
Off their ass and
slitting them-
titties.
Yeah. It's not worth it, sis.
Nope.
Because eventually you're going to get old.
And,
And what-
there's always competition.
That too. And B, when you get old and you did not save your money, because most of you won't save your money,
You're right to porn or right to on the pole.
God knows what else you can go. It goes beyond that. You don't know where you're gonna go.
I go to the actually to Saudi
You
Arabia.
get old. You're gonna get old.
You see one of those shakes. We need that.
These
nose.
girls be doing these materials. I'm like, sis, you know, like Yeah, if you do your OnlyFans now and you have a consistent crowd, eventually what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to do something more extreme to keep the content going.
Yep. I mean, it's like Bukkake or
Who knows?
freaking, 12-inch pole up the cooter, or
Who knows where this goes?
getting slapped in the face with a tortilla while butt naked. Who knows?
Listen, that's why for me, the smart ones are the ones that have an exit plan.
And stack up their chips and leave
And
early.
leave early. So it doesn't get that extreme. But you got some that have been doing this thing for years.
And they get so addicted to the fast money.
Yes.
And that's what happens.
That
And
fast money will get you jammed up.
And listen, we're two guys who work in the business. We know what we're talking about. We're not full of crap.
No.
We know what we're talking about. We see it time and time again. I see women who are pushing 55 who have no business being on that damn pole, and they're still on the pole.
there.
Like, no, you can't sell lap dances. You gotta sell plates.
Shorty,
Sell some food. Don't sell no puss, man.
you're 50 years old.
You're about to
you
be
were
ARP
dancing-
age, my
You were
dude.
dancing when you was in your 20s or 19.
I was in elementary school while you were dancing on the pole.
Could you imagine someone dancing for over 40 years?
Pretty wild when you think about it.
Still at it?
The girl was dancing when she was like
They're so,
2 or 3 videos
they're
for
so broken. Some of them, that's all they know, man.
one girl I knew who was a dancer. She was dancing for Poison and them and Motley Crue back in the day, and she finally
That's
retired
way too-
after COVID
That's
started.
way too much.
It's about damn time. Like,
You said Motley Crue.
I mean, it's in the 80s.
We're in 2022.
Like, the only thing young about her is her implants.
Bro, that's 40 years.
Like, yo, you gotta sit down, sweetheart. Listen, you gotta be a freaking like a DJ on the radio or something and telling your wild ass story, or have a freaking podcast, but don't be dancing on the pole. Sit down. Listen, some girls who are old can pull it off because
Yes.
they stay in shape. They go to the gym nonstop. They do like the IPFF situations.
Shoot. One knows one of the dancers.
Listen, if you're an old stripper,
Remember
and
when
keep
we
your
saw
shit.
one? That was like, oh, what you doing here? I gotta go.
Listen. Here's the thing. Here's my
I
thing.
gotta go right now. I gotta leave. I can't stay.
You may hate me for saying this, but I'm gonna say it point blank. Listen, ladies, if you're over a certain age in the game and you stay consistent with the weightlifting, weight training, all that stuff, then stay.
Yeah.
Stay the course.
But you got some that just don't.
Yeah. If you're looking all bummy, look like Jabba the Slut, now you gotta go.
But back to my
What? Am I lying?
Back to my original question, right?
It's your turn.
I said it, and I rather the browse history. Like I said, I got denied. But like I said,
Oh, nah, man.
incognito mode, bro. It's okay. It's never there.
Nuclear option for me.
All right. I'm saying get a VPN. You want to go extra route.
All I say is,
That way to the states.
all I say is outside Akira. That's what I gotta say.
Just
And she's retired.
it's happening. Now, my follow question, right?
Midori's hot too, and she's retired as well. I gotta stop.
You know who I met before too? It was really cool. Monette Divine.
Sounds familiar.
You know her. Light skin joint. Her.
Yeah, I know her.
Jada Fire I met.
I
We
know her.
actually I had to do a show with, oh my God, what's this girl's name? Oh my goodness gracious.
Like Dominique Simone was a hot one too. Oh my
You
god.
can maybe go on my phone. Hold on.
Oh Lord.
I
And
forgot this girl's name.
she was thick and with some nice ass. I'm gonna stop. Stop.
Hold on.
I'm gonna stop. I'm going back into my bag. I gotta stop.
Get them out the lights. The lights. The lights.
Kobe Ty, Aisha Correct. I'm going way back old school. I am old. Good God. I used to like Jenna Jameson until she did Tito Ortiz wrong, but again, that's on both of them. In all honesty, both of them did themselves dirty. Who else? I like Kobe. I said Kobe Ty, yeah. Oh, Tara Patrick was hot. I don't know what happened to her. She fell off the face of the earth. I still like Lisa Ann, and she loves the brothers, so God bless her. Who Lisa Ann? Nailing Palin. Who Lisa Ann? And she knows her ish about sports too, man. And she's a sports head. Yo, God bless her. Whew.
I'm trying to find the damn girl page.
I gotta stop. Talking right now. Like the MILFs too. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the MILFs. Oh, stop it. Like, Ava Devine. Oh my God, Ava Devine.
Listen, man.
Whew.
You and me will line up both of that one right there.
Yo, CD Santana. Oh my God, man. I gotta stop. Yo, cut my mic. Come on, mic right now. Cut my
No,
mic.
keep talking, bro. Keep grounding yourself.
Nah, man. Nah, I can't talk no more. I'm gonna get
No,
a hole.
So, well, I'm gonna have the follow up question that I'll get back to.
Lord, I gotta go home, man. I gotta go home. Man.
What?
Go shower.
So I wanted to ask you. Said
I'm gonna suck the brakes out of your head. You messed with me, boy.
the
not afraid of you, young buck.
You're not afraid of them looking through the group chat? In the text messages?
I have nothing to hide. It's guy talk. Nothing about her.
You say sometimes, man.
Listen, you know I'm looking reckless. I don't give no F. I don't filter. I don't give a damn. Listen, my girl knows where she works at, where I work at. I have no filter. I'm pretty much soiled. Dude,
Go F me. That's what I met.
Dude, I had a girl.
You met her before?
Never met
Heard
her.
her? Go F me.
I know how exactly it's talking.
Listen,
Yeah,
right?
I'm cool with her.
I had this one girl I actually
I
liked.
just want one good old time.
I actually had one girl who I liked, and she knew I worked at a strip club. She was so paranoid that it didn't work out.
It happens. They can't take it.
Blocked her on social media. Blocked her on
You
Facebook.
blocked her?
Yeah.
Really?
So there's no communication anymore.
Wow.
None. So, all right, bye. Deuces. Later.
Hmm.
Oh, well. Tough titty.
So the group chats, you don't mind it?
I don't mind the group chats. It's whatever.
Even if, because you know, a group chat, sometimes you let some things out in there.
You go to my group chats right now with my friends, my high school friends. They need to hide. Go for it.
Well, how you feel the same way too?
Group chats?
Sometimes they get a little spicy. Now, are we putting DMs in the online browser search or text messages? That's another thing I want to ask.
Honestly, I would just leave it as text messages because I know I'm good.
So, are you grouping it in text or are you grouping it as online?
I mean,
because technically, a DM is a direct message to you, like a text.
I guess. I mean, honestly, I probably wouldn't in most cases. You know,
Delete.
you know?
Delete. Hey, Ben Hardy.
Well, like I said, for me, you're not looking at that neither.
Brother Nero. I'm kidding.
I don't need you looking through the DMs.
That's right.
I'm going to hide.
Like I said, that's part of the text message for me. I don't want nothing conflicting, man. Things like get weird and misconstrued.
Listen, I'm with you and nobody else, girl. So we talk. But at the end of the day, I come home to you.
Yeah, go home.
So why?
I'm not Ray Liotta.
Oh, dude, come on, too soon.
I'm just saying. Remember in the movie Goodfellas?
Yeah.
That's a bad point.
That's what I'm saying.
No?
This dog wants to play already. Like, dude, it's 1 a.m. We are not playing today.
I mean, how you get this down? You never should have picked it up.
I didn't pick it up. He did.
Get away. Go out. Anyways, that's our time, y'all. I'm Walt giving you a handle, bro.
I am _WAL 4 T's at the end.
Oh, damn. I got one more thing with that ask.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going down.
Right.
So, let's just say you're with your shorty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetical, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she says to you, she wanted to know what you watch on those websites. Would you let her?
Bro, what's that?
Your browser history. Let's say she like, I want to watch what you watch.
Oh, nah. No. Nah, because... Nah, I'm going to say I'll be like that dude from the show Shameless, man. I won't be the same again, man. You stay a full advantage of that situation.
No? It's no for you?
They're going to be the same again. They only understand the pain she puts me through.
I'm not going to show you where I got my kinks from. I'm not going to do that.
But she wants to be, you know...
Let me see that song. Let me see that song with Ghostface.
Listen.
You can fight on your own.
Listen, we could do all that, and you know we could have conversations, brother. I'm not gonna sit. You're not gonna sit here and run through my my history of things that I've been watching for a while. No, we're not doing.
We're not doing that here.
We're not going to your favorite stars page.
Nah.
Listen, man. I know what's the name.
Because let's just say, for argument's sake, that hypothetically, that well, this is like, yeah, we got together once. Now that's a whole nother conversation.
Corey Chase, Clover Baltimore.
What are you people talking about?
Whew. Lord have mercy.
I'm just saying, like, what
Yo, you got this guy here searching it.
what if you're one of the few guys who actually,
Yeah, sweats all day, man.
what if you're one of the few guys who actually, get to, meet one of the ones that you've been, following for a whole time and stuff like that, and and then at least another conversation shows like, yeah, we met, and yeah, you guys doing it? It was like, You know, I'm like, nah, it's dangerous, it's slippery slope.
Slippery slope.
It's a very slippery slope.
Okay.
Because you'd be like, listen, because how you gonna explain to your girl, be like, yo, she's a professional. This is, you know, she turned you out, and then, you know, and then when you get with her, it's just like.
I think for me, it's a learning experience because, you know, men don't change sexually, women don't change their lifestyle.
No, but I ain't gotta show you my stash. So.
If you're with your significant other, eventually they're gonna want to know what you like.
Yeah, I could, you know, I could show her some of the stuff that I don't watch.
But that's not what you like, though.
And give her examples of what I like. I would like you to do. I'm not gonna show you stuff that, you know, that got me to like that stuff. I'm gonna show you the new stuff. Be like, yeah, see what they're doing over there? We need to do more of that.
Okay.
You know? Like, I'm not gonna be naming names. We're not gonna be Google searching certain things. Just, no.
Stop. Make it stop.
No, we're not. I'm gonna tell you straight up. You know, you're gonna know all the kinks and stuff like that. But just still use them against me.
This guy said, what the hell are you looking at, bro?
Nah, nothing. Remember that one white girl with the blonde chick? She's a big time porn star. I forgot her name.
Which white one?
Blonde hair, huh?
It was a bunch.
She's brand new. Like, she's been in the game. She got.
I don't like the new ones. The new ones
She's a blonde. She's a blonde.
The new ones don't do it for me.
She's a blonde. I don't know for a fact, but I forgot her name. I'm gonna get up though. Give me 1 second, man. I'm gonna get up right
the
now.
new joints don't do it for me. I like the old school vintage joints. That's the real right there.
Yeah.
Those are the one takers. They ain't doing 55 takes. They're doing 1 or 2 takes. That's it.
Yeah, this is the one. This is back when the pictures was 420.
Yeah, I ain't 420.
Oh man.
Wait, Monroe audio.
Hey. This is the ones where you watch when you went to your cousin's house. They had the legal cable.
Yeah.
Yep. Facts.
You're like, what the hell is this?
Or you know what cheddar was, and you didn't have and the picture was bad, but every now and then it was clear.
Yeah, I wanted to make a joke about that. I'll make a joke about that when the leak will take off. So, as a kid, we all grew up.
Oh, here you go. What's it? Nicolette Shea.
Who's that?
Look her up. Nicolette Shea.
Just show me your phone.
I'll show you right now. Hold on 1 second.
Don't hide your phone up top.
Nah, we can show you.
He gonna watch. He'll say, walk. He gonna set the phone.
How many things did you add to your book? Did you bookmark?
No comment.
Yo, walk. He gonna set the phone like this with his head kung fu gripped to the side. I told you. I don't remember her.
Oh, okay. I think I remember her. Yeah.
I don't know her.
Nicolette Shea, man.
I don't remember her. Yeah.
She's one of the new ones, but damn, she got a body though.
Man.
Like hourglass.
Ew. That's all fake. Man.
I don't care. I still smash, man. I'll knock that rubber doll up and down.
Fast. Anyways, so my joke was like, back in the day, you grow up, you watch wrestling, right? And you like watch like either. I remember I watched, I think it was SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And the picture came out clear.
Mm-hmm.
It was still scrambled. It was it would be clear and it was scrambled. But no, it was longer than that. It would like for like 5 minutes and it would go like 10 seconds straight and come right back. I don't know what was going on that day. If the satellite was coming in right, so I'm watching it, and then I'm downstairs. This is when I was in. My grandma's were down here, going crazy down there, bro.
Watching wrestling.
Watching wrestling. Just enjoying my time, jumping off stuff, having a ball. It gets to like 12:05. Yo, this pay-per-view's gonna repeat. And then 10 minutes, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it again.
Nope.
And within the next 10 minutes, it was Spice TV. I was like,
I remember that.
Remember when after the time of the night, it would change its.
Yep. Switch over to satellite feed.
You better make sure someone's coming through. You click back the other channel.
We already had 2 pay-per-views, and that's my channel. We have 1 channel. I remember that. TKR cable back in the day. I remember that. TKR cable back in the day.
You better flash it back to.
Oh, I want to watch that.
I want you to back to Nickelodeon real quick.
Yeah, Nick at Night.
We hit that TV button.
What are you watching? Nick
at Night.
I Dream Cheating?
Right, used to panic and be like, yo,
33.
Okay.
33.
That's what the box was like, with black with the red red numbers, and the remote was a simple remote. Boy.
Yep.
And the battery was there. He was screwed. He had to get
turn the TV off. Turn the TV and plug everything. Oh my God. Sweet ass boys coming up, boy.
Oh, those are good
I
days.
get so fast. Change that
Dude,
channel.
you're quick. You had a dude jump like I was a diehard. Jump like, oh my God, my heart,
Crazy, man.
my heart, oh my heart.
I got the
Kaza. I'm right there.
yep.
Oh yeah, and Winamp
Yeah.
the beat to Llama's ass. What that means?
Dude, man, y'all don't understand. Y'all kids don't get it. We had to wait
Napster,
for hours to get an album. Y'all can
a
just
whole
push
school
play,
day. Yep,
and you have it.
y'all have it good.
Real good.
We had no SoundCloud. We had no Shazam. We
We
had
don't got no damn Spotify and Apple Music coming up.
or SoundHound. We don't have
You
none of
just
that.
download it right off the computer and playing it.
Yeah, before Metallica got effing up for everybody.
Yeah,
They
suit them.
Star, what are they? Ulrich, her up best
He sued
Napster.
Napster,
and
Napster to take it down.
and they started to go after everybody who was downloading music. Like, y'all, like, are you serious?
They tried to.
One girl actually got sued for like $100,000. She didn't pay that shit.
Paying that. F you.
I'm broke.
Seriously.
All right, I'm gonna give you your handle, bro.
I am _ Walt. 14s. And Noir Kaiser 45 on Twitter.
Shout out to Twitter. Said he said, give him your handle, bro.
City Rudy's POV on Instagram. On fan base, I am City Rooney, World According to City Rooney, and on Twitter, City55.
It's DJ Intent, your host of the most. Follow me on all social media platforms at DJINTENCE. You can find me on also TikTok. Put a period in middle.
I refuse to use TikTok, man.
I'm sorry, I'm addicted. I like. The
I
content there,
refuse.
I like the black content over there because I feel like Instagram they hide it. I can't find it. At least with TikTok, it's right there. And I get what you're saying because they be on some shady stuff too.
And we put out a lot more race, but
Yeah.
God forbid you put something pro-black,
Yeah.
you get shut down with the
Yeah,
quickness.
man. And my Twitter also is my DJ Intent. Don't mind the filth on Twitter because I add them all.
That's why, that's why you have 2 accounts, you genius.
No. Here's the thing, right? On the Twitter joint, we actually have discussions to mention. So when someone add them, I don't mind it, but I'm gonna start combing through and get rid of most of them because I'm like, it's posing my head. I don't need to see titties and butts and on my page while I'm looking at news sources.
So
I'm trying to work at the gym and read an article and next you know titty.
Ass,
Ass, titty.
and titties.
News, sports, news. Titty, effing, suck. Oh, come on. It's too much.
Oh, I know. Trust me. I have 2 accounts on my Twitter, man.
Nah, I don't have I ain't trying to do all that.
well,
One's for business, one's for pleasure.
He keeps Twitter alive. And this is Fast Life by A Money, the final song of the Songs of the Episode. Shout out to all the artists participating in the Songs of the Episode, and appreciate y'all.
Keep on listening, people.
Episode 74 in the books, man.
yep.
Peace.
Deuces.
The fast life, cause we living in a fast life. I can tell she want me, no. Yeah. The fast life, cause we living in a fast life. I can tell she want me, no. Shorty want the fast life. Addicted to the cash life. I couldn't take your advice, it's bad vibes. I had to get my bread right. Had to focus up and get my bread right. If you call my phone, I'll be there at night. You tell me that I'm dead wrong when I'm dead right. You spun this block and left back in that at the red light. Had to block your number from my phone, cause you really bugging. You don't act like this when you're alone. Baby, come over and we can do things. Fendi bag and make your mood change, make you move. And she a boss, she pushing any all up on her toes. My money long, I made 100 off for different pros. Walking this spot, don't make it hot, just grab it, let go. You call that cheating with me, but that's what she not a hoe. She just wanna get working off some money, I'm addicted to these hundreds. Throw some dust again, look like and play that black. Andre Drummond sticking it, been wacky, bro. I put the 40 to his tummy. 40 told me I be bugging, gotta listen to my brother. I ain't flexing with no old money, this that new money. Hit the bank, I need new hundreds, only blue hundreds. If you think I'ma spend it all on you, baby, you bugging. Gotta show me that you really want me. Shorty want the fast life. Addicted to the cash life. I couldn't take your advice, it's bad vibes. I had to get my bread right. Had to focus up and get my bread right. If you call my phone, I'll be there at night. You You tell me that I'm dead wrong when I'm dead right. You spun this block and left it with that in that red light. Shorty want the fast life, the fast life. Addicted to the cash life, the cash life. If I couldn't take your advice, it's bad advice. I had to get my bread right. Had to focus up and get my bread right. If you call my phone, I'll be there at night. You tell me that I'm dead wrong when I'm dead right. You spun this block and left that in at the red light. The fast life, girl, we living in a fast life. I could touch you on me, no, 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 yeah. The fast life, girl, we living in a fast life. I could touch you on me, no, 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 no.